frickin' diplomacy from just auxiliary sources.
Yes.
Half
Jesus.
elf, negotiator with bluff 5, knowledge, nobility, and royalty 5, and then sense motive 5. Very good at talking, but only because I know all these stupid things. Great. But that's besides the fact. The fact of the matter is right now, buckos, where are we?
Buccarinos.
Where
We
were we?
are
What were we
heading.
doing?
We are heading to Rift Lake to meet the chief.
We were heading down
Inform-
into a massive hole in the ground that's so big that, unlike most holes in the ground, the sun can shine in there. Ooh, now that's scary.
Here's your little bonus for the day.
Yeah, you have to kill some dude, right?
No, just to make it look like he peed his pants or something.
Oh, nat 20.
He's important enough that he shouldn't be too hard to find.
Yes, he's Chief Flamerock, chieftain of the Flamerock tribe.
That shouldn't be too hard to puzzle together. I really appreciate that the diplomacy page has mentioned that it takes at least 1 full minute, and then it puts between parentheses 10 consecutive full round actions, just in case someone decides to do it in combat, or I need to keep track of things for like spell durations. I like that. A rush can be done as a full round action, but takes a -10 to the check, which is when you're screaming "Stop!"
That's why I don't let politicians talk.
So just to recall, the wizard told me to. Let me pull out his name. I don't want to be rude and call him the wizard. Dorkian, right?
Dorkin.
Dorkin. He told me to, in order to get my helm of telepathy,
Made of wood.
I need to make the Flamerock chieftain. I have to make him he has to be
Humiliate.
embarrassed. Humiliate. Got
Get
it.
back at him.
I'm thinking peeing of the pants trick. Hopefully that works.
Well, you
But
know,
we need to segregate. We need to segregate it. Okay.
time to head on over into the Rift Lake. One of the best ways to get to the Rift Lake is that little fort that's like a day away from here.
In today's session, Diagala gives an orc incontinence.
You
It's
know,
a
you
mean
need a wizard
encounter.
for that, and not the wizard that you have, because that sounds like enchantment to me, or transmute. Okay, that's enough thinking about that for now. I don't want to expend any more mental energy on that thought. Why is this?
You just involve him in a conspiracy theory that doing Kegel exercises is actually a bad thing. And by the time he's 40, he'll just naturally develop it.
What the heck?
What? Kegel exercises are used for that specifically to counter incontinence in elder people.
What even is a Kegel exercise?
It's basically specific muscles at the pelvic floor. You basically train those to be stronger.
You know, we'll talk about this later. You have my attention.
Yes.
Because I always heard it pronounced as Kegel, for one.
Oh, maybe it's Kegel.
Point
What
is,
is incountenance?
that's where you can't counter someone, you lose your tax opportunity.
That works.
Oh my god.
Well, let's see if anything happens. It will take you about a day, as I mentioned, to get over to yonder hole in the ground that leads downwards. And then it might take you a day or two of going through what, from up, seems to be an arid region, despite the water. Or maybe it just doesn't retain water all that well. So we'll say that about 3 days of fun tomfoolery may happen along the way.
3 days.
Eventually, you do make your way over to a place that where it all started. Man, you guys just can't get away from the Rift Lake ruins, can you? The true structures that sit side by side. Side by side. This large staircase that goes down. There seems to be, well, another complement of orcs out here. After all, it's a good place to own. Trade hub. Or bottleneck. Good side of the road, defendable location, as long as you're dealing with adventurers who sneak in through the walls.
Can I say hello in orc? Or are they? They're near the front camp.
I mean, they're at the old camp. They've set up everything the normal way, as they always do. Covered up all the windows if they wanted to. You can say hello if you want to. Let's see what happens.
Hello. I say it in orcish. An orc.
How muscular do you look?
I mean, I have a fucking dog, so pretty muscular if you ask. No, I'm joking. I'm wearing a lot of like, not leather. Yeah, leather clothing. Leather
So-
clothing, mix of blue.
So you look bulky, but not necessarily toned.
Right.
Gotcha. The little with my fingers there. The orc you speak to crosses her arms to make herself look tall and proud, and goes, "Little. You are little.
Big. I am big.
What brings you here?"
I need to speak to the Flame Rock Chieftain.
Sorry, my brain.
I
just
assume
got
you're not going in alone.
No,
You're.
no.
I assume you're standing like directly behind her.
Yeah.
Well, they give you the basic. They're not associated with the Black Rock Chieftain, so it's like. So we need to go down there.
Oh,
They might be small, but their voice is big.
thank you, strong woman. Goodbye.
Olaf just flexes at her as we walk by.
Going down the stairs is quite a grueling experience, honestly. Because the lower you go, the more, whatever this massive hole in the ground is, it contains and concentrates heat. And Olaf will start to feel like he's standing under a big magnifying glass. Like the rays of the sun beat down ever harder. Luckily, when you're a fighter, you're at least a little bit used to it. But oh boy.
Smelling ripe today, boys.
Here, do you want this necklace for a little bit? I pull out my necklace of environment, right? Adaptation.
I mean, it's just a little hot. Sweat all the time.
It's out of
If it
cute
gets
concern,
too hot, just let me know. And then she continues.
Marvelous. Down here is it's a strange land. Lots of sand, but also areas of gravel and thick rock. The air almost constantly smells of burning meat for some reason. Perhaps you feel tempted to smell yourself to make sure that you're not burning alive, but that's not it. There's just an ambient sense of meat. Sometimes it smells like bacon, sometimes beef, sometimes chicken broth.
Ooh.
It's like all the smells sort of concentrate and never quite go away. There's also trails and tracks all over the place, signs of movement, of nomadic habits, and at places even signs of raking. Perhaps an attempt made to farm, but this soil, as a druid being, you can tell isn't going to grow anything that isn't already growing here to begin with, because it's salty, it's loose, it's dry. It probably sucks up the water more than any plant could. Not a great place from that perspective. Yeah, it's a harsh place to be, but the few oases where things do grow, where water does exist for more than a few seconds at a time, they are places of life, of bounty. But they probably take a big time to grow back, so you can't just sit around there forever.
So they probably moved.
So here's the question I'm going to ask all you kids. How do you intend to specifically find a specific tribe?
Are there any tracks that we can like follow?
Which will take you to a tribe, not a specific tribe. Which is what I want to know. What approximately your grand strategy here is, as I wave my hands wildly.
Let me see if I have any spells to send somebody to.
If only you had like a fortune-reading bird NPC that I gave the party specifically to help with the problem. They forgot about that NPC every. Oh man, that's another game.
What's his name?
Gold?
Aramis, do you have any location spells?
You know, Aramis would love to know some divination spells, so that he could figure out why the hell he's still here. Nah. He waves his hands around like, listen, no, I don't know how to find things. I don't even know if I can learn spells like that. They sound complex, difficult.
They do have a bird that could fly around and track things, I assume.
Oh yeah,
They have the gold pea.
that's true. Marvelous. With this in tow, you will eventually encounter a tribe, and I'm gonna roll a die, and I want you to just say a number, or we can just go with 6. Let's see what luck says for you. Nope. Okay, cool. You do come across a tribe, but they are probably not the ones you're looking for. Their flags and standards are, there's a black flags and banners with the distinct, so it looks like raindrops, like 3 markings going down that expose the bare fabric that aren't stained. Sort of like they put the thing on and then they wipe some off so that it stays clean in the process to create these stripes. Most of the orcs here have a similar marker of ring, middle, and index finger dipped in dye and then streaked across the face, creating a very distinctive image. Makes them easily identifiable. But this seems to be the tribe that you catch up with using your tactics. After all, the bird can really only see so much, and might not even see colors the right way to identify something that would be associated with flames. But hey, maybe it's like flame ash. Maybe you can ask for directions.
Yeah. I'm gonna approach and see if I can find any directions to where the flame rock chieftain can be.
Coming in close, you almost immediately are confronted by the fact that you are met with suspicion, basically. They almost immediately hold out their weapons, which in this case are quite interesting looking spears with these tassels on the ends.
Lower spear, no foe here. and orcish, I'm like waving down my arms.
If you're gonna have snappy one-liners like that, you should join Dorky and become an enchanter. Why?
Do you know location of Flame Rock? Chief Flame Rock.
Better question. What is soft flesh like you do down here? Don't you have your green little soils upstairs?
I have a message just for him, but
What message could
yeah.
you have for him?
It's a message for me to speak with him alone.
May know where he is, but down here things are rough, times are tough. You, however, plenty to spare. A fair deal for a fair trade.
What's your trade?
Make him an offer. He doesn't know who you have. You are, however, like kept at a small distance. They don't want you coming too close.
Right. Okay, let me see what I have. Ooh. I forgot what this does, but I can probably show it to him. What is the velvet cloak with eagles? It's just a cloak with eagles on him?
I think it was made with eagle feathers specifically. Like the description does make slightly more detail of the item, I think. So.
Eagled feathered cloak or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really say anything magical, but I'm gonna.
No, it is non-magical.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it out and show them the cloak, and say, This possesses great magic, and it will give good fortune to whoever wears it.
If from starting this moment the party starts to fall apart, that'd be great. Handsome.
That's pretty much it, because you're trying to light a guy.
Light a guy.
You better bluff that shit, bro.
I know.
Okay, so you're trying to bluff him on this. You know what? Go ahead. You're one of those weird surface people. You have cool things. Show me the goods. Roll some bluff. Charisma if you have none.
16.
Nice.
Let me just cross-reference as I pull out this massive chart of all the sense motives in the world. That's not how that works, by the way. Well, I'll say that works. You watch him scoot forward with a nifty twist, and you notice that this spearhead isn't a diamond or a typical triangle. It has these flares on the sides. He hooks it up, twists it like you would some pasta, and then just hucks it closer. He then points in a direction. 3 dunes that way. Last place we saw him. Few days. You can pick up his trail, or otherwise.
Can I assess the motive? Okay, never mind. I'm gonna believe him. Thank you, warrior. Have a good one.
They
May
give
your
you a nod
strength.
back, unfurling and looking at this large cloak like,
And then I go to, and then while we're walking to his direction, I'll say to the group, "Guys, we're almost here. We're almost here."
As your travels take you
Right.
on, everyone begins to feel
Argus,
like,
as a neutral cleric, would probably just wiggle their finger at you and say that maybe you shouldn't lie for monetary gain.
what
Well,
monetary?
I believed it was magical, and
I'm actually pretty impressed by that, lady. Didn't think
Yeah.
you had it in it.
It's an impressive thing,
I hear a butt
regardless
coming
of what
from
Argus
you.
might say.
I'm hearing a butt coming off of you, Argus.
But nothing. I think you're finally getting some good treats from me.
Yeah, out of character, I'm saying yes. This is actually impressive. I was surprised you actually persuaded this guy, although maybe not the very high bar to beat. But Argus would probably just wiggle their finger and say, "Hey, you shouldn't lie just to get ahead in life like that."
Just a bunch of dumb works. Who cares?
Was I lying? That's the greatest
No,
question.
you were lying, all right, but it's fucking great. Love it.
Mm,
Do it more often, lady.
Hmm.
Not to me. I'll
I'm starting
fucking
to
cut
think
you
that
if you
Olaf
lie to
is a
me,
bad
but
influence.
Hey, he gets to sleep under the warm cloak. That's all that matters.
I guess that's magic. That's
That is
well,
magic.
you know,
And
the
it
way
gives
I
luck.
see it is we killed one orc for that cloak, and we gave it to another orc. It's like the circle of life.
It may not be direct magic, but it is pretty magical.
My God.
No. Again, whatever makes you feel happy. You're a liar, and I like it.
Do not call me a liar. And I.
Well, you sort of
That
are. I
wasn't a
just
lie.
sort of watched it happen.
That wasn't a
That's
lie.
good. No, it definitely was, and it's amazing. Good job.
Ugh.
I like that this is happening basically on the road.
Watch it be like right in front of him. No joking. He said 4. What did he say? 4 days? Is that what he said?
Dunes.
He said 3 dunes.
Yeah,
Dune.
3 dunes.
You see those little piles of sand with like weird little shrubbery on it? That's a dune.
Oh.
You should probably know that. You're from the nature world, yeah. I don't know why
I'm
trying
from
to
the
explain.
winter side, not
Oh,
the sand
gotcha.
desert side.
Well, let me do a little explaining about things around here. Yeah, that's a dune,
Oh.
all right.
Dunes are like hills, but they're easier to fall off of because they're all sandy.
They're sandy. I don't really like going on them. You know, the sand gets in my armor. Really starts to
They're
itch.
coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere.
We can go around it, right? Or we have to go through it?
You would lose some sense of navigation, but yeah, you can totally just move through the dips and valleys in between. It's a longer trip, but not
Why don't
necessarily.
we just go past the first two dunes and like, yeah,
Come.
climb the third one? I'm down with that.
Handsome. The day crawls by, the heat battering down. The fact that you're in this massive bowl in the ground is kind of interesting. Weird visual feature that sits at the horizon at all times. Eventually, though, once you get to that third dune and go around it, I think was the plan, you do indeed in the distance see another small made-up camp covering a rocky soil and sitting up against a mesa, like a cliff face, as it were. Small temporary structures have been set up in such a way as to provide a good overview of the area. Your presence will be noticed. It appears to be quite a friendly place. Their torch does indeed depict a flaming rock of sorts, which is kind of neat.
Hey. We found the place. We found the place.
This is your rodeo.
Can we like approach, but like... Can I recall if there's any like... bow down or like not bow down. Sorry. Like any orc slang to prevent any like battles.
Thing is,
Yeah, being strong.
the thing is, that's a double-edged sword you should be careful with because some orcs don't like it when non-orcs decide to use their tricks and are like, oh,
Oh
ooh.
shit.
It depends on the
right.
person, you know. Some people are like, oh, that's neat, that's cute. You tried, pat pat. But others will not be so kind.
Well, to be
Shakes
honest,
fist.
Troy, exterminating a tribe is pretty humiliating.
We're gonna kill them all. I mean, they're not.
If
No,
God
we're not
gives us
But
the
I'm
killing-
chance-
supposed to. I'm okay with it.
We're not killing anyone.
Mm.
Oh, well, that's upsetting.
We're just making him
Yes.
embarrass himself.
This camp does not seem
And-
to have the tightest defenses, by the way. Whereas before, you were almost immediately greeted by a couple of armed individuals, war
Mhm.
horns at the ready to sound for alarm. This time, you can approach quite easily before you even encounter anyone, and you're already at
Oh.
the yurts, watching
That
some old orc
makes sense.
tell a story to some children.
That makes sense because what tribe's leader would go and mess around with a wizard himself?
So yes, your approach has gone smoothly. You're now, I guess, in the there's no like city wall or clear delineation. You're just at one of the yurts now, where an old man is talking to some kids. You can go in deeper, maybe look for the biggest hut.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah, deepest hut. Do we get like a weird sense that like it could be an ambush or something? Like they could come back like any guardsman can come back at any moment. and...
You pay
Do you
real
have
close.
divination magic?
You pay close attention to the old
no.
man's story, just in case he's saying something for poetic irony. But no, if this is an ambush, I don't know, man. How familiar are you with
Right.
desert orcs and their weird tactics?
I'm familiar with winter orcs, not desert, so probably none.
No trees for them to jump out of, so looking up won't help you.
Damn.
May I stay around and listen to the story? But I'll stay within the earshot, of course, just in case.
So you just how close do you get? You approach, but are you like close enough that you can sit with them, or are you like at a distance,
Oh,
like a
Olaf
cool
will
edgy
hike
one?
right
I
up
can
on
listen
up.
in. I don't want to.
Olaf's bored when he found out we weren't killing anyone, so
Yeah, I like that story.
Well, it is quite an interesting story to say the least, because it
Hmm.
talks about the old gods, the time when the world was made, supposedly. Every god likes to embellish the creation of the world a little bit in their own favor. Like the gods of the sun like to be like, oh, well, the sun was the important part. But he talks about bloodshed and clashing, the material plane being completely ravaged by divine powers. He talks about how two gods fight. It's basically like nukes getting thrown across a court, across a baseball court. Everything gets slammed and hammered. And that is why the gods no longer walk among us. And the kids are quite impressed with his stylings. And like a smart writer, I don't try to be something I'm not and bore you with a story that's badly written. But that's the thing you get. He's a good storyteller. You're not sure what the moral is, though.
Hmm.
Pretty sure that orc children don't need to know how to be a good god and not mess up the material plane. Probably not relevant to them.
Well,
After
maybe some
he's-
of them were ambitious.
Ambitious.
After he's done, can I go up and ask him where the Flame Rock chieftain is? If he knows where he might be?
And why would you want to know that, child?
I had
You
word
are-
with him. Someone sent me to talk with him.
You and the rest?
Just me. And they're
No, let me tell you a tale of Hanseth and the very first brewed beer.
oh god.
Go do your thing, lady.
The children are
Gonna go
interested,
talk.
mostly because they have no idea what brewing or beer is.
Oh, I'm gonna teach you all a wonderful thing. See, now there's this thing called the spirits, and they put a little nice beard on your hair, you know, and he's stroking his nice long beard.
Olaf entertains orcish children.
and so while the girl goes
Argus-
off and does her thing, Olaf tells all the basically the origin story of alcohol.
Oh my god,
DG,
yes.
you are directed to indeed the biggest, fanciest tent around, which
Ooh.
is quite impressive looking. You know how in a lot of fancy video games they have like huts that are made with these large, massive bone horn things, and it's like where are those even coming from? They have them, but they're obviously just painted wood. You know, to give it a certain aesthetic.
Ooh.
That's
Okay.
neat.
It makes the hut look bigger.
Olaf was like, it gives you a nice little beard. And Argus is like, doesn't seem to work
At
so
the,
far.
at the top is another small tent, which is used for ventilation, so that some smoke can come out of it.
Right.
There are two firm-looking guards standing in front of the door, who cross their spears symbolically, and also, I mean, you could like squirm around them if you really wanted to, but they're just like, your business.
I bow and I say, crap, what's my tribe called? Sorry, Druid from the Santi clan. Here to speak with Flame Rock Chieftain of the Chieftain tribe.
Sounds familiar. Who told you the chieftain was in this?
A wizard.
Ah, a wizard. Don't they all? You may enter.
Thank you.
Inside is a posh scenery. Assorted pillows with all kinds of designs. This is a culture clash. If people like to talk about melting pots, but imagine if you just took a pillow from every single continent in the world and you threw in one big heap.
Oh my god, that sounds so cool.
There are fine tapestries hanging from the walls, some depicting scenes of battle, others depicting more quiet scenes and moments. A single large, what's it called again, water pipe, one of those big smoky things, hookahs, sits in the center of the room near a fire. And a big orc, sits off on the biggest, fanciest pillow he could find, and looks at you. Who?
Greetings, I'm Diagala from the Santi clan.
How can I help?
Well, I've come to task of...
Another war? Another thing we need to clean up for you?
I beg your pardon?
Is that not why you are here? You come here to ask for war. Ask for help with war, at the very least. Then you pay us, then we leave. I see you are new. Sit down. Have a pull.
Okay.
Tell me why you are here.
I've come to give you more, what's the word for it? Strengthen your relationship with the Wizard of Dorkin. I hear you have some troubles, and he has brought me here to strengthen your relationship.
Who? Oh, wait. Ah, yeah, oh, yeah. Dorkin, yeah. What about him? What strength does our relation need?
He needs to know, or why he needs to know. Actually, scratch that. I want to know your history with him. He has not told me much, and he sent me on this quest to hash out any malintent.
He was a wizard, was it?
Right.
Probably bench pressed him. Probably didn't like it. They don't never like that. Yes, that is it.
They have what? You said?
Bench pressed.
Chieftain?
That is where you grab a man by his legs and his neck and pull him off the ground. I can give demonstration if that helps clear it up visually.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
The children like it. The fact that he does not. He has no taste. No childish wonder.
Why have you done this, Chieftain?
Well, you know, humans are like that. Should always bully them a little.
So you say one should bully another for To strengthen relationships or to hinder them?
Teach him childish wonder. He thinks he has magic, but he's lost the magic of his heart.
Interesting. I wanted to know if you needed any quest, if any guidance we can. I have a party here.
Why? What do you hope to gain from it? Money? Fortune?
To be honest, Chieftain, I am in need of a helm of telepathy that the wizard would give me if I were to help you in some way.
You should know better than to trust a pale human.
The pale human has magical items that
What do you need telepathy home for? What minds do you need to read?
more like communicate with.
With whom?
There are many species around here that do not speak our language, like you've seen the air elementals and the earth elementals.
Heard of them. Don't see them often. They're not quite
There are
common
many
if you don't have druids to worry about.
Now, just for the sake of reference, we did see a ridiculous amount of air and earth elementals because we kept rolling random encounters. Maybe they might have heard about a recent like resurgence of some sort, because it was pretty close to this place.
Have you heard of any? Excuse me. Have you ever heard of a resurgence of some kind of these elementals?
Do I look like I'm mad? Perhaps. But again, what is it to you? Are you some druid, some ranger? A man in trouble?
Yes, I am a druid, and I need to know why they're coming back. And another mal present is this dragon. You've heard of it. The frozen dragon. The frost dragon.
You're asking him about a dragon that lives like several hundred miles to the east in the mountains of Dilsmer?
Yeah.
Shrug?
Yeah. My
No white
apologies, it's
dragon would
probably-
come here, this. Far too warm for it. Those are the
Are
ice
you
ones,
scared?
right?
Well, I want to protect those who have been harmed by this dragon, or will be harmed by this dragon.
Alright, gotcha. Meanwhile, outside. You managed to finish up your story. The children are like, man, man, this sounds cool. This new and exciting thing they've never heard of. Water that makes you all ooh, and it's not magic. That's interesting. Argus,
Yes.
you and Aramis are probably standing like slightly off to the side.
Yeah, probably. I'm just here for the stories. Stories are nice.
The old orc comes over and would like. Is he always like that?
The dwarf.
It's quite interesting to see someone captivate the young'uns like so.
We haven't been together much. Currently it is. Hold on, let me check my notes. Currently it's about day 25, roughly. I kind of lost track for a couple sessions, but it's about day 25, and we've probably like been together for at least a week or two or three.
I think
so
I
a
think
couple
we
months
said
together.
together we were a couple months together. Yeah, me and you before we met everyone.
So in that case, 3 months. I can say for as long as I've known them. Yes.
I would like to know.
To answer the question of yes, they are like that.
Are you perhaps interested in the art of astronomy? The stars?
Ooh.
Yes.
You are.
Yes.
What do you see when you look at the stars? What is your connection to them? Tell me.
I actually have an answer for that. Hold on. Let me check my notes. real quick.
Checks his paperwork, make sure that he
check
pulls.
the crib sheet real quick.
Just gotta pull up my license, astronomy license.
Look, this is an important thing. I don't want to fuck it up because I have some interesting notes on
Got
astronomy
some
in general.
one-liners ready.
It's an old. It's like a picture of before he molted recently, so it's like, don't worry, this is an old picture. Laminated astronomy license.
Well, anyway, I'll find it later, but for now, what I'm going to say is that when I look at the stars, I see something that my ancestors and the people who come after me will look at and see the same thing. That's the connection through time and space, literally. That's the significance for Argus personally.
So you see things bigger than today.
Hmm.
That is nice. We must all eventually worry about what came before and what came after. The past affects the present, and the present affects the future. And to be concerned with both is how you can see within the stars the truth of tomorrow. What is your name?
Argus.
How lovely. My name is not one for... well, the orcs consider it a bit silly. It is Bartleby. He holds out his hand. This is your custom, right? To shake hands?
Might as well be.
By the way, he's talking in context of, like, people not from this place.
Yeah, I understand that. I will, because I'm also not from this place, but it seems to be like a thing that they might have picked up, because Olaf probably shakes hands and such.
This man is a pretty firm heart. This man is a pretty firm handshake, by the way. As you would expect from an orc, even though he's getting on in those ages. Ooh.
So does Argus, on both counts.
Actually, his handshake is slightly stronger than yours, if we have to give a concrete.
That's absolutely fair.
Why is your... oh, that's... oh,
Again?
I keep getting mixed up. Never mind. Ooh. That was some acid. Ugh. I gotta wear that one out for a moment. Alright.
Go ahead.
So as you mentioned his name, as you mentioned your name specific, he thinks for a moment, takes a look at the sky. Did you know that some people say the sun itself is a star? It can be read in the same way as the rest of the firmament, though it is only one, so you can see less. You have a relation with death, don't you?
Correct.
At this point, Olaf is probably who has the fastest response to this, because what you hear is the very distinctive screech of a goblin.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Wait, hold on. There's got to be that. No,
Like I stopped my story midway, and I do the head turn with the like smile. And go,
Oh, do I hear me a greenskin? The little greenskins, I mean. Not
Well, these are the little greenskins. They're orc children. You monster.
Oh yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
Please forgive me, Matthias, but this is important.
He just shakes his head like,
There you go.
That's true.
He suddenly gets a monobrow
Yes.
out of nowhere.
What is the direction that the note is coming from?
Well, the screech is about like, I want water. Give me my water.
Could you repeat that?
He wants water. He wants his wawa.
Oh my gosh. But where exactly? Is it coming from outside of camp or from inside?
It's coming from inside the camp somewhere. And then you hear like a cup rattling against metal bars.
Oh my god, they actually have him captured. All of this is a perfect opportunity to learn where there are more goblins. By helping this one goblin, you can have an opportunity to kill more goblins.
Bartleby is behind you. Is like, excuse me, mind explaining what this is about. In the meantime, inside the tent,
Okay.
you're having a discussion about white dragons, was it?
With this helm, I would be able to speak with him, reason with it, or understand why he's attacking innocent people.
Now, you said you were a druid, right?
Yes.
Don't druids eventually just get to talk to anyone? They learn the language of the moon? Oh no, it was someone else, wasn't it? I thought your type knew how to talk to anyone, but oh, how would I know?
Eventually. But this... What if it's not druids? What if it can't speak to druids? I'm not too informed about frost giants.
Frost giants.
Sorry, frost... dragons.
Why don't you find yourself as a lizard folk or kobold? They can speak common and draconic.
Invisible finger guns. Wink.
Argus appears on a thought balloon. Well,
You say bullying is a way of friendship, correct?
I did not bully Dokian to make friends.
You said to bully him in order to show him who... to not...
Childish wonder.
Childish
To see that his
wonder.
magic is not all that. Ugh. But you wanted to
He's not as good as he thinks.
do a quest. What was it? Quest?
Yeah,
Perhaps
any
I know of
mission?
a place for you.
Oh.
This place is old. Very old. Nearby is a place where monks translated every single language down into a single book. They say the book gained magical properties from this hard labor. Who knows what they are? But maybe it does what you want it to.
Communicate?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Where's this book?
As I mentioned, in a temple in the walls. West, if I correct. Where the sun sets. You cannot miss it. Large, haunted, filled with memories of the past. Or maybe you can ask one of the ghosts to teach you every language. But unless you,
said it
have
was
something...
west?
But unless you have concrete things to ask and tell, I would like to return to my relaxation.
I will... Thank you for this information.
Back outside. Olaf, what are you doing with this information? This knowledge of a goblin. This goblin knowledge. Oh no.
Olaf?
Got down shitpost bot.
Oh shit.
Whoops.
Olaf is so speechless from this goblin voice. He goes... He's petrified. Is he muted?
Oh, he's going. He just it's lighting up, but no sound. Fix your
Here,
shit,
could
bro.
you try to connect me?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
My
Yes.
mic got muted somehow. I was saying a dervish curse. God damn it, I gotta do that all over again.
We're like, what?
You gibbering, toe-biting,
Was it?
puke for brains goblin. Serves you right for even existing.
So you're
La-
already
I'm
Adam?
laughing. I'm laughing at his face.
This goblin is inside of what is an excessively sturdy steel cage, which is
I know, that's why I'm laughing at him.
it feels a little extra. Argus, you and Bartleby are there, and Aramis is just like it's a little big for him, isn't it?
Hmm.
Oh no, he's in there because he wants to.
But a
I
good
mean,
thing, because
he
the
won.
bars are only thing saving that thing from Olaf.
Olaf's like, yeah, they got a prisoner. I'll let him stay there.
Yeah, for a dance, like a ferret would. But Argus, you said something.
Okay, I found the thing in the notes. I think this should be accurate. I'll just proofread it real quick and then post it.
Also, fun thing I just learned, completely by accident. Creatures with damage-resistant magic or damage-resistant epic have the natural weapons have those properties. That's useful to know.
Their natural weapons are magic?
Yeah, so a creature with like DR5 magic overcomes
Mhm.
is can only be overcome with magic weapons, but their natural weapons also count as magic weapons for the purpose of overcoming others. So that stupid joke I tended to make does not in fact count. Of oh they do 1d4 plus 1 damage and they have DR5 magic. I guess they can't kill each other, but that doesn't apply.
There we go.
Oh.
This is back to what sort of feeling or what sort of connection.
With the
Argus would have with it.
stars.
Yes.
Whoa. Where is it?
What is?
Oh, there it is. An astronomical complex made of stone.
Yeah, this was for an older campaign, but it was basically the same premise, the same idea.
Nice. Well, that's cute. Anyway, you were asking something else? About the goblin, I think?
Yes. We're talking about the goblin. The question was, after the guy said, oh, he wants to be there, question was, why does he want to be there? That's not normal for, or at least not expected from goblins.
Well, it is unexpected, yes. It's very strange to see someone who wants to be locked up. But I obliged him. And there he is.
Well, I suppose we could talk to them.
You can. I heard that he speaks common. And he
Hmm.
picked up a lick of Orcish while he was here.
Nice.
DG may re-interject herself at any desired moment, by the way.
Guys, the chieftain said that there's a temple nearby that I can.
Mhm.
Yes, and just another little side project.
Side project for a side project.
Just one more side project, Argus.
Hmm. The second reference, Argus is not upset. They're just kind of humoring the situation. A side
Okay.
project for a side project seems amusing. It's like a line of tasks. How long will it go?
Nice.
Not sure, but this is important. I promise you.
Mhm.
So we have to go west and find this temple, which holds very valuable information inside this book.
I'll help
Cool.
if you
Olaf?
eat your greens.
Eat my greens.
Yeah, this
See how low I rolled?
goblin, I guess.
You're
Oh
probably
my
thinking
god.
that- You're probably no. I'm not saying eat the goblin. I'm just saying that.
Oh,
I've
okay.
been rolling pretty
the
poorly in
orcs?
cooking.
Oh god.
They were probably refusing food. So,
Wait, what? Your old roll?
excuse me, what?
What did you roll low on?
On cooking, 12 and 14. So it's passable, but it's bland probably.
Okay.
So
Yeah, not above
it
10.
it
it's
happens
edible.
sometimes depending. It's edible. It's edible, but maybe somebody is a picky eater.
Anyway.
Yes.
I mean, technically, you can always take 10 because cooking is not exactly a like it's if you
Could take
experiment
10,
that you.
yeah.
It's when you
Oh,
decide
this
to
is
go off
basically on
recipe.
the road. Yeah.
Anyway, back to this scene in this moment.
Yes.
Olaf, Aramis, Matthias.
Yes.
Olaf's cursing in Goblin at a goblin right now.
It's
It's
just a non-stop cursing from a goblin.
He's just-
It's goblin to
just-
goblin combat.
Yeah, he's just basically like saying stuff like, "Oh, you got caught by a bunch of orcs, you ugly son of a bitch. I heard you all left Desimer. It's lucky I was gonna lead the purge."
My God.
Oh shit.
Wasn't it
Yeah,
only
you guys don't
hobgoblins?
understand
Or
it
was
because I'm speaking
Oh.
I'm speaking goblin.
Like,
I assume Argus and the kind of just hanging around for a while just gets it. General
Yeah.
idea, because they would probably ask you before.
Olaf, we need to go.
What do you mean we gotta go?
More information on the road.
I'm confused. I thought you
That's
came
fine.
to this town to like do your thing to the chieftain here, and then we go back to town, and then we go back to my place. What are we doing?
You were doing something to the chieftain.
Not quite. Misinformed. My apologies.
Oh.
But he did give me more information about a temple nearby, and it's really quick. And then we can go to your town.
Fine.
Please, thank you.
You're lucky, Goblin. Lucky you're locked up. Otherwise, I'd try my new axe on you.
Yeah,
And you, Olaf,
Yeah, you are.
A lot better in here than out there.
Boy, I am glad that we are out here and he is in there.
then Olaf turns and like walks away a little confused that the goblin wants to be in the cage. Doesn't even have like a curse reply to that. He's like,
Sir, took all the fun out of it.
All right, so I get by all the y'all just want to go to listen to this old temple.
Yes, I'm
I'd like to have
bypassing
Digi.
the wizard request.
Yes, Digi thinks that we might need to do it quickly. So I'm ready to oblige.
No
I shared my
questions?
stories and I listen to stories.
No further questions for this fine, eloquent gentleman in the cage.
To the goblin. The only thing I might want to ask is where the temple is, and then maybe talk to the guy who is a storyteller, if he knows anything about that temple.
Oh.
Spartleby, yes.
poor Saf puts this goblin in the cage to further the plot of the main game, and we all ignore it.
Nah, man. He's just in there for kicks and giggles. Anyway, you decide to talk to Bartleby about that temple. He you know what? Argus, he throws his arm around you,
Aw.
metaphorically speaking,
Oh.
and he's gonna whisper a little secret in your ear for you to enjoy.
Yes.
So please, here we go. I think Draconic should work for this purpose.
Yes.
He's just whispering that in your ear.
Mm. Oh my god. So
I
if you don't
cannot
train
do
your
that
voice
without
too
an
much.
identified speaker. Oh, I need to put down his token. Give him a name. There you go.
Fucking hilarious.
Mr. Bartleby.
Oh yeah, it would only translate it to me potentially.
There you go. That should only work for you.
Nope, same thing. So same thing that happened to you happened to me when I tried to curse in Goblin. It's not doing languages for some reason.
That's just weird. But there
Oh
you go.
my god.
I caught by a
I
bunch of
fucking-
Malforks today. You snot-nosed son of a troll dung. Tried to
I
type in
fucking
Goblin.
read
and it didn't do
that.
it.
What the
What is? Ugh.
It's fine, Seth, you can
Other
DM
thing
me
broke
and,
on roll 20. God damn it.
Wait a minute.
On Foundry.
No.
Nope.
Nope, it
Oh,
still
no,
says
no,
SVO.
excuse me. It's at the common. Oh, he doesn't. That's the problem. I got you. Don't worry.
I got you, bud.
Wonk. First and foremost, I forgot to give him Draconic.
God
so his
damn
token
it.
doesn't even have it.
It wasn't real. It wasn't the real chieftain.
See, the
But I
problem,
don't know that.
There we go.
What the fuck?
Hmm. That makes sense.
Anyway, he whispers that to you. And leaves you to it.
Hmm.
I think
All right.
the temple is an old one. It used to be inhabited by strange creatures. Small humans, very inquisitive. They wanted to create something of incredible power and knowledge, I've heard. But we do not speak lightly of what they have done. Something went wrong, as it always does. So,
Praise Hanseth.
Not working though. It's supposed to be in Dorf.
you have to click your token, and you can't use
Oh,
You can't-
got you.
me. The language box, I think you can click it, and it will show you a limited selection if you're... I think /me just bypass it. Like it's very specific about how this works, which is silly. But Argus, what do you do with this knowledge?
Yes. Hmm. I'll oblige.
He politely thanks you.
Hmm.
Anyway, you were sent off to a place that might be incredibly haunted. After all, your experiences with ghosts are only good. Nothing but
I don't-
upsides.
Indeed.
I don't know. I got this good spear that can hunt down ghosts.
Things can only work out to your benefit.
Matthias has the ghost touch weapon, right?
I do.
I mean, I'm
Good.
not very useful against things I can't really cut through, but you're right.
You do have a magic weapon, don't you?
Yeah, but
Does it not work on ghosts?
I mean, I think it's like. I still think they get DR.
Hmm. Well, I mean, you crit for like 50. How much DR can they have?
I have a force javelin which can hit ghosts
True. Then we have some magic to help you out.
in the healing. Yeah. A wand that can hit them.
Anyway, you wanted to go to this temple? Off to the west. To the
Sea.
sunset you go.
Seaboard, farboard.
Marvelous. Your trip there is mostly unremarkable, but indeed off in the distance you see a... I mean, you can't miss it as a bit overselling it. It's distinctly an entrance going into the cliffside, but it's not one of those grand spectacles where you're blown out of the water. It's just a small building put into the side and an entrance that has some decoration done to it.
Mhm.
So there you go.
Ooh.
Is it something that Olaf can recognize in terms of architecture?
It's not made by dwarves, so...
Okay. Is it something that I might recognize from as something I read in the books? I assume that would be something like a religion roll.
Germany
Oh.
censored Tolkien? Why do you throw this around in the middle of nowhere?
That's on
Um,
our server.
Point is, the architecture is gnomish,
Mm.
which is to say it's not made for tall people.
It's fine.
Looked
I'm
at Argus.
flexible. I walk hunched over anyway.
I mean, Aramis and his horns are gonna be
A little
Hmm.
oozy.
He's 7 feet if you count the horns.
He just for the sake of reference, magic doesn't scale with size, and he still has 4 of those reduced scrolls out above for him. So, if it gets too problematic, we can always use those.
Nada, you're standing here for a moment observing the structure. There seems to be someone in the small little outhouse, the guardhouse out front.
Mhm.
There's a light source inside there.
He's guarding. Looks
Someone
like he's
is guarding
guarding.
it. Or is inside the small guardhouse. Like it's an external structure that looks out over the area. What else would you call it? The outhouse? It's not a pooping place. It's too big for that. But it's a very opulent toilet.
Um, I can't remember what it's called, but there's an I don't know. Can we see if he's inside before we go in?
Like I said, you already know there's someone inside because you can see the licking of flames dancing off the walls from far away. Which is to say the windows are lit
Oh,
up.
got the torch up.
So if you would like to knock on the door to the structure, you can. You can totally walk up there. There's nothing stopping you.
Okay, I'm
Except
gonna knock.
You walk on
Oh,
over.
step.
Step, 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 step. The sand turns into stone. There are some plants growing out of the cracks of dirt. Dirt, dirt,
Dirt.
dirt. That's what the planet is called. Why? Terra is still just dirt, but different dirt. Once you get close
the joke
enough.
here, the joke on the dirt thing, at the very least the one that I know for sure, is that a buddy of mine is writing a little fanfic in a sense,
Mhm.
and in it the aliens misinterpret the pronunciation of Earth and they just call it dirt.
Oh my god.
Dirt.
Because
dirt.
Earth is Earth, it's land, it's dirt.
Once you get close enough, it's more trick of the light, like the sun is setting, so the sun crawls in away as you go into the shadow of the cliffside, and you become aware of these massive, let's call them slug-like humanoid. Like imagine a mermaid, but the bottom half of slug, the top half of and tendrils made of spikes. Let me read I did not get the description for these because I'm smart. I'm very smart. You can call me very intelligent, and you'll be correct. I thought I had everything written down, but I guess I forgot. I like to include the little blurps nowadays so that I can more accurately just give them a little zest. This creature is a bizarre cross between a humanoid and a giant worm. Its lower body slithers across the ground, while its humanoid torso ends in two arms that have long bone and cartilage blades. Ain't that a
It's like a
description?
snake. A snake with multiple arms. Is that what you said?
It has like a slug-like lower body, long arms that end in bone blades. Its head is oddly formed, and it doesn't have hair, but instead has these long, spiky tendrils that sort of flow out of it. There's two of them, and they're at the top of the stairs that go into the structure.
Yeah, what kind of abomination is this? I don't like it.
Once you
I
get
don't
close
like it one
enough,
bit.
they scrape their blades together to create sound specifically.
I know that sound.
They like trying to communicate with us?
It might be a warning. You know, like
Yeah.
ooh, don't come closer.
Olaf takes his
Oh, sure.
axe and starts banging it against the shield.
I know that sound.
He just
Oh,
started making
no.
noise outside of this man's house. From the
I can
window,
imagine Olaf just holding up a boombox.
from the window pops a head made entirely out of this tight blackish skin. A tall, lanky humanoid watches you warily. Its body is covered in ropey muscles and short tentacles where its head should be. That sure is humanoid by a broad definition.
God damn. So we see his legs, and then we see his head like popping out.
This thing is distinct from the ones on the inside. Like they have similar structure, but this is distinctly a different creature.
Oh, okay. So there's two of them. Okay.
He leans out a little bit and simply wishes to know why this racket takes place outside of his room.
Oh, we wish to go to
Olaf
the
stops
temple.
his banging and lets Dagala talk.
We wish to go to the temple, the one over there.
This is no temple.
He said no temple.
This is no
Yes.
temple.
What do you
temple-
mean by that?
A temple is a place of worship. A place where your silly little kind likes to worship the things much bigger than yourself. This is a research laboratory where experimentation was performed and failed.
So is the monk book still there for research?
The monk book. I do not know of the
Um,
contents of this facility. I have not yet explored it. I simply know of its true purpose.
What's its true purpose?
I just said that. A laboratory.
Laboratory, right?
Whatever this monk book is, I know that this place was doing some sort of linguistic research, for your kind has issues keeping language the same. It is as mutable as I am.
What does mutable mean again? Hold on.
Morphic. Changeable.
Perfect.
Flexible.
Oh, okay.
Wobbly.
Something that can be changed.
Mm-hmm.
Wobble wobble.
Transient.
Ooh.
Are you said to be the guardian of this place? Can we enter as we wish? Or do we
What?
need a certain...
I have no guardian of this place. Why would I be? This place is dead.
Curiosity.
That kills the feline, does it not?
Yeah, that's what I've been told.
Magic.
But it brings it back if it has its answer.
Hmm.
Curiosity
what
killed
I've
the
been-
cat, but
It is
Argus brought it
it is
back
the way
as
of your
undead.
it is the way of your species to go places simply because of stories and things, isn't it? Well, if you need
Yes.
anyone to put your body back together once it has been torn to shreds, I will gladly offer my
Oh,
services.
God.
The results are not always clean, but they never dissatisfy.
This
What
guy's
lies
awesome.
what lies before us that could present danger?
Or a
What do you
lady,
think
I
would
don't
lie
want
in
to
a
assume.
place like this? Horrible things. There's a reason I put my lovely two in the doorway.
God
Excuse
damn.
me, he's lovely. What?
His lovely two, those big slug
Oh,
things.
those two slug things. Okay.
Right.
Hmm.
So then you won't care if we do our thing, and we don't care if you do your thing.
If any one of you dies, can I have the body?
Oh my
Uh,
God.
Mine stays in the earth. I don't care about the others.
Deal, dwarf.
They can have my body if I die.
How delightful.
But not the soul.
Well then, you wanted to go inside, was it?
Yes.
Break shard. Let them through. They must learn this lesson for themselves.
Mm. Like their names.
To quote a man now dead, too much knowledge can be quite maddening.
Hmm.
And he gives you a little smile. Little coy little smile. Like, "Mm."
Like a Cheshire
Like an
cat.
evil? Yeah.
Oh, wow, wow.
Cheshire
picturing
cat
that, yeah.
smiles like an insane person, not evil.
Yeah. Like a Joker. Oh my God.
Well-
I'm picturing that right now.
So Olaf turns to the guy and says,
Well, I'd sooner rather drown in Quicksilver than go into this place. But promise is a promise. Let's get this over with.
Okay.
Da-da-da.
Entering the temple.
Baby, 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 Claire. Bop, bop, bop. You enter through the front door, past the creatures. The first place you enter into is this long, round chamber. It is a cylinder that, by your best estimates, by whatever light source you have, goes up away. Away. As in, if you just say
Does it
anything,
feel-
you probably hear like a big echo.
Away.
Does it feel like this place is bigger than the outside, essentially?
No. If you want, you can throw a light source up there, but you'll just verify that this doesn't need to stop at some point between here and the upper section of the cliff.
That makes sense.
The walls are written.
We do have torch.
The walls contain, at this level, the alphabet of every known language. And then above that,
Ooh.
on a separate layer, every character specific to certain dialects. Because just because two languages share an alphabet doesn't mean that each alphabet has exactly the same characters. Like, for example, English doesn't use most diacritics that are available to letters like A and stuff. And there's also the fancy S that German has, etc. You know. You can share most of the alphabet, but they're still unique characters.
mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and after that, it starts to go into words. Like specific words, sounds, syllables, etc. And just goes up and up and up.
Oh my God. Does it look some of the books have been taken? Like,
They are not
people
books.
take-
It is just carvings into the walls, into the cylindrical chamber.
Oh. Sorry.
Anyone with any crafting experience would be like, man, can you imagine making like one mistake? Oof,
Fuck.
bitch.
Okay, we're not looking for carvings, people. We're looking for a book.
Nice.
This is still a really nice dictionary.
In front of you, on the other side of the cylinder, like away from the entrance, is a big stone door. Does anyone here speak Gnomish?
I do not.
Gnome.
Aramis, have you ever picked up? No, he does not know Gnomish. Never ran into one. So he's like,
I
who
need
knows what it
to
says?
step away for a few minutes and cough my lungs out. I'll be back.
Okay.
It probably doesn't say you will die if you open this door, because that'd be a silly thing to put on a door instead of just making the door go away.
Well, I recognize the script. It's ours, but I don't know this dialect.
Cool.
Damn. Does it look like we can like open it? Or is it like stone, like really hard to push?
The door has these sections where it carves inward, creating a handle out of the corner. So you can just grip it.
Grip it. Can I detect magic on this thing?
Now, there are a lot of ways to interpret using detect magic on a stone object, but I'll say yes, the door is not magical.
Okay. There's no magic in here, so hopefully there's not. Detect spells or magic items within 60 feet. Is there any?
Well, you wouldn't detect anything beyond a big stone door like this.
Mm,
Blocked by
okay.
a foot of stone, which this door probably is. You're gonna need an extra hand for this one.
Damn. Okay. Okay. We have to have everyone pulling on this.
I assume that Aramis and Argus and all the gang all lean in on this door, swooshing it open.
Yep.
Beyond this door, you are immediately greeted by a, let's call it, dilapidated library. The bookcases are in good order, but most of them have tumbled over. Reference books written on paper, thin sheets of metal, stone slabs, a lot are scattered around the place as a result of these things forming nice little pyramid sections, you know, because they're all, some are angled and leaning against another. The room's a mess. There are exits to the west, the east, and the south. This place has, you can distinctly tell this is for gnomes because every shelf and all of it is very much designed for lower to the ground people. From the little tables that remain to the little chairs.
Oh. And it looks deserted, right? Like, because it's so, like, dirty.
It's
Not up to date.
quiet, in a sense.
Hello.
Quiet. I mean,
yeah, in a
duh.
sense.
In a
Too
sense, would that mean the ghosts?
Spooks.
Ghosts are speaking.
Call the Spook Slayers. The Ellip Assaulters. The Wraith Wranglers.
What the fuck?
Da.
Oh, I just wiped Cheeto dust all over my pants. Man.
No!
Be careful.
God damn.
Oh, we should have a towel handy.
Yeah, fuck. Anyway, we approach. Okay, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch tag right toe. You're not it. Let's go north.
That's where you came from. Congratulations, you've gone to the entrance. I said there was
This is something that I struggled a lot in old-fashioned mods. It's like, go north. Oh, you just. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Oh, we just came
Let's go
north.
south.
Okay,
Yes.
south. South it is.
You can go east, south, or west. The one
South.
Okay, cool.
Oh, sorry. You were gonna say something?
No, that was only relevant if you're going to go with the west door. The west door has the bookcase in front of it, so you'd have to push it aside first. Going south, you enter into a small stage area. Well, it would be a stage if you were about half your height, but to you it's more like a little step up. There's a screen behind it, like a large curtain that you could project something onto or draw on if you really want to be callous, and several rows of benches. The air is continuously filled by the whispering of someone giving a college, like giving a course on something.
It smells like books.
It does not smell like books. It smells like iron.
Oh shit! Like blood.
Blee.
Not all iron is blood.
I mean, that's fair.
Como,
So we,
can you not post this while I'm trying to GM here?
You don't have to look at it. Have some self-control like I do. I don't distract other players.
bluff. What the fuck?
This fucking tape is torn cardboard.
Yes, it's a tape that looks like torn cardboard.
Anyway, you're inside of a room that smells of iron. The air is cold because you are deep enough underground that at this point, the sun doesn't really make the temperature anymore. I think it's like usually like 10 degrees in such environments. Point is, it's a bit nippy.
Is there any condensed water or anything of the sort?
Oh, by the
Or
way,
is it
there
just dry?
there is like exits to your west and east. Why are you asking about condensed water?
I'm just asking if it's wet in here. Because it's better to be dry than be warm. What?
There's like pooled water in the chamber, yes.
Fair enough. That makes sense.
The floor is mostly smooth, but water has to pool up somewhere.
Yes.
You said there's only a screen, like a. You said a curtain.
The south wall
So
has a large white curtain on it.
Can we pull it, like, and reveal what's behind the curtain?
You will not find a small man if that's what you're hoping for.
Ah, damn.
Pulling
This
it
is
aside,
your show, lady. Take the point.
as you pull the curtain aside, you dramatically reveal a flat wall. How good?
But
Well,
flat
it's not.
is just-
Well, it's not here. Can we go to the? Is there anything else in this room?
If you
Besides-
want some gnome-sized chairs and benches, you can get those.
We'll head to. We already went south, so west.
To the west, you enter into a large area where
The window.
off to the sides are these are shelves and shelves of powders and reagents. Most of them, for some reason, have a small, thin strip, like its tiniest line of their powder flowing upwards, as if defying gravity.
Hmm.
The air is filled with a constant sound of pestle mortars mixing things together. This stony clanking sound.
Detect magic. Let's see if it's like magical.
Pull
Am
up
I
a
gonna
te-
send some ghosts? I'm gonna send some ghosts. Hey, I'm joking. I don't know.
You detect Slimer, and he's here to franchise. Oh, wow, wow. Guess he got a franchising opportunity for you. The air
Do you
is filled
sense
with
any-
a sense of divination. But you get vertigo using detect magic in here. You're not quite sure. It feels like vertigo.
Vertigo.
Yeah, makes your head spin.
Oh.
Yeah, like you've just decided to take a big whiff of Mary Jane smoke.
Oh God.
All you have to do to counter that is anchor yourself.
Okay.
So just let Argus
Meditate.
slap you silly.
My mind. There's only the dust floating in the air. The powder, you said?
There is this weird thin mist of dust in the air, yes, but for the most part, the dust from all the weird bowls and things on the shelves off to the west wall are some of them are like floating up into the air, like these thin streams. If they're held upside, it's really weird to describe. It's like an upside down hourglass happening in front of your eyes.
Can I grab one bowl?
Sure. Any color preference?
Maybe like a wooden one, or is there only stone?
Talking about the powder. You can pick any
Oh.
color of the rainbow. There's some metallic ones, mixed compounds.
Ooh. Yes. Can I put all the grab one of each?
This can only be a great idea. I
Yeah,
assure
Be
you.
careful.
Cloth is gonna go to the far wall. Gonna let the guy run the show.
This hallway is like 10 foot across, so
Oh, okay.
might as well stay in the other room, really.
All right. I'm just gonna stay in the other room.
You pick up one, and that's all right. You pick up another small cup, that's also all right. Once you put them within a certain distance of each other, the two trails begin to whip together into this spiral in front of you. Is
Like
this...
they're spiraling.
Yes, the two like sand, little streams that go up
Double
into the
helix.
air go closer together, forming into this small, ever-growing sphere of combined powders.
Ooh. I'll keep holding the bowl while this happens. And then go to the east wall.
You walk backwards. The little compound sphere continues to exist.
Interesting.
Whatever this is, it's stable.
So it's creating like a mini like tornado.
Yeah, it
in the
creates a
bowl.
ball composite of both in this perfect sphere, but it's mixed perfectly too. So that the two colors
Whoa.
sort of combine.
While I'm heading to the east wall, I'm like, guys, there's this powder that's like making a tornado. It's pretty cool.
Is it safe?
Not sure. What do I find on the east corridor?
I keep forgetting to mention this. The west section does have a door going north and a door going south. The east section is the same. Symmetry, baby.
Then I want to go to continue on the east one.
You go east.
I'm already there.
This area has a variety of... so, potion bottles are pretty small. Imagine a whole bookcase filled with just all the potions you can imagine. None of them are labeled. Well, they are labeled, but the labels are in nothing you can identify. It's just some dots and lines. But it's not even Morse.
Guys, there's potions over here if you want any.
Do these labels have any sort of texture to them?
It would take you forever to scan every label and figure out if there's a system behind them.
No, what I'm saying is texture in the sense it's like, are they bumps? You know, braille.
It is... So the way this seems to have been done is you take a strip of paper, you push the pen into it firmly, creating a embossment on the outside, and also letting the ink drip through to it. So they wrote on the back side, and then you get the embossment and the ink on the other side. So you can feel it with your fingers if you must.
Fair enough. It's probably easier to figure out what is what, either in the darkness or with no eyes.
Gorsh.
Yes.
Luckily, you have a light source, so both will work.
So we found a lot of potions in this other room.
Yes.
What's north?
Probably expired.
Does magic really expire, Argus? Isn't it forever?
Well, diamonds are forever, if the marketing campaigns are to be believed. I assure you, diamonds are not forever. They burn very easily. They're carbon.
Oh,
They might as well. They're literally just fancy coal.
oh shit.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da.
Learn something new every day. Can I go north or south?
You go north and enter into a small chamber. This chamber is filled with bags of rotten wheat. There are rat corpses around the room as well. Well, I say corpses, they're skeletons about this point, if anything.
Oh, Jesus.
So, hey, nice fungal colony here if you want to start your own.
I'm good.
Really?
Give a little prayer to the rats who died in this.
Can you
hellhole.
ever be good when it comes? And I wave my arm out to this fungal colony. Anyway, yes.
Our druid says I'm good. A little too much for a person who's supposed to be neutral. I'm just making
Oh my
a joke.
god.
Anyway, kids.
Bless out the room a little bit and then go to the south one because there's nothing here.
You go south, south, south. You enter in. Oh, this is a nice room. There's the south has this large fireplace, and it's on. Fills the room with a warm, pleasant glow. Several small seats have been scattered around the chamber. There's a place to put your drinks and everything. It's a relaxing room, and it smells of freshly made coffee.
Something's up.
Freshly.
Hello? Someone here?
You hear the constant, distant whispers of idle chatter.
Hello?
You hear in
Does
unison.
Harlow sense anything?
You hear in unison this. You don't speak Gnomish, but it sounds like in unison all these distant whispers suddenly say, "Hi there," as if they're all greeting you.
This doesn't sound safe.
Yeah.
When have I ever been safe? This knife is not for friend making.
It could be.
So I can put 2 and 2 together that they're ghosts, or not yet.
When does something qualify as a ghost?
I picture this as like a small room, and then I see like
What
a
does
fire
it-
there.
What does
then
a
I-
ghost need with a coffee?
What does coffee need with a ghost?
Yeah, that's also a good
I'm
question.
very intelligent.
I'm
What
sorry, I'm
magic
not. I only have 12.
What magic is this that you possess? Are you a caster? How are you speaking to me?
So, in case you didn't quite catch on, the answers are in a language you do not speak.
Oh, I thought they were saying hi in common. Sorry.
No, I said it sounds like they're greeting you, but they're saying it in Gnomish.
Oh, got it. Okay. I do not understand your tongue. Do you speak common?
Yeah, that's ever worked.
Well, I'll be on DJ's side on this one because they explicitly at the entrance had every known, or at least as far as we could find.
Oh gosh, there
language.
probably is. Okay, so you decide to start talking to this spectral presence. I guess there would be someone who spoke. Yes, thank you. Very sensible. Someone does reply, but it's a faint whisper in the distance. You'll have to listen in real careful.
I'm looking around where I'm standing to see if there's any like traps, so they're not luring me
Before we
to-
continue, DG, no black pools.
No pools. Thanks, Argus.
Hmm.
Is everybody else here too? So
Yeah.
Everyone else is probably like in the room before this one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm in the room
in-
before
if-
this one. I'm not in there.
Behind the tower shield, yes.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with killing goblins or looting tombs. I have no preference.
yeah, I'm being aware of my surroundings to see, stepping ahead, so I'm not like falling into like the floor or anything.
Why
And
would someone
following-
put a trap in a comfortable room like this?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm just politely asking you to... No, never mind.
I'm following the voice.
All right,
Being
everyone.
cautious.
You watch her walk away, just like that. There she goes.
We are following her.
Yeah, where you going, lady?
As
Wait,
your
I got
friend's
teleported?
voices grow more distant, so does the voice of the other person grow more clear. They seem excited to talk to you about a series of theories they've postulated about a universal language that essentially you start hearing exciting conversation, as gnomes are wont to do.
Wait, I'm being teleported away. Is that what you said? Or just following this voice?
If you are teleported away, you don't seem to detect anything. You're not picking up
Oh
any vanishing.
shit!
You're not picking any. The environment's still the environment. It's still there. You know, your friends
Do
can
I
totally.
see
Yeah,
Argus
I'm going
behind
to
me?
interfere because this is the black pool again. DG, come back.
Argus, you step into the room
Yes.
after pushing past this big shield. As you stand in the room, you notice that DG is fading. They're partially transparent now, and your attempt to
They
grab
react to
them
what I
is
say.
it's more like pushing your hand into thick pudding.
They're
DG,
turning into goop.
no,
Uh,
it's like they're losing their physicality.
Mm.
It doesn't look right.
Can I hear Argus or anyone?
You can, But he's, at this point, about as loud as the person that's excitedly like, come over here. We have things to discuss. I know what you want.
Crap. I as a character, I don't want to go there, but fuck it. DG is curious.
At some
Are
point,
you
he's-
nuts?
Now, nuts is a very broad term, but at some point I gotta use the double barrel.
God damn it, DG. Why are you like this?
Argus,
Yes.
you're pawing at DG like a cat, but at some point you just go straight through. She is this grayscale ghost.
I think you should step back from that, lizard.
DG,
Mm.
the room you were in.
Yeah,
become-
Matthias, get that ghost touch weapon ready. You might have to put her down.
DG, the room that you were in has drastically changed. The walls are now decorated in fine tapestries. The color has returned to this place, and it almost looks as if the daylight itself shines in, which turns out to be this big bright orb that is mounted at the center of the room, all the way up. You are surrounded on all sides by people half your size, wearing a variety of exciting clothes, all looking through books and talking to each other, but judging by the big fancy words they use, either Gnomish is one hell of a language, or they're discussing scientific topics. One of them in particular is addressing you.
Are you the voice?
Oh yes. I'm the one running this fine. We're going to change the world forever by developing the universal language, and with it, all can speak to all without complaint. We are so close,
Oh.
so close.
I would love to help. I'm searching for more meaning of like universal languages.
Yes, there is a way to.
She's so happy she's other people and more lifelike than
The
the room she's
universal
on before.
language is a state of mind. Once you learn this knowledge, you cannot unlearn it. It changes your worldview forever. It is like unlocking a key, a part of your mind that is divine in nature, for that is how the divine speaks to all. Not like those
Can you
devils.
teach- Can you teach it to me?
I just realized there's an interesting. I think that most Celestials get the tongues ability, and most Fiends get the telepathy ability. That'd be an interesting quirk to have in the language system. Like, demons must try your mind, but angels can speak truth. That's neat! I like that. Write that down, Como. Write it down in my screenplay.
I am recording this, so it will be written down.
Oh no. I'm caught on
Oh.
live
That
TV.
sounds-
That's it. The
Anyway, yes,
secrets are out there.
Mhm.
he's super excited about this. And he
She's super excited too. She's like, "Oh my god, can you teach me?"
you see his mouth open, but then it closes, and he's like, I can't seem to but I wrote it down. I know that I wrote it down. It's a bit of a big book. You really only have to read a few passages to fully comprehend in a way. He grabs, which is to be specific, he tears the empty between page in a book out of someone else's book and quickly scribbles something down for you. Here, you must use this. It is the lock for the key. The key for the lock. It's a passcode. You know, for one of those spinny tumble locks.
Oh, okay, cool.
I have difficulties
Um,
communicating lately.
It's a key for which lock?
For the one we keep.
She's
the
trying
book
to
in.
find a door.
It's in a glass case, but the glass case is stronger than no, unless you have a nice adamantium pickaxe or a glass. Ooh, I guess I could work on that when I'm done here. He seems to get distracted.
Okay. So I have to find this glass case to open up.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Oh, is Harlow with me or no?
No.
I'm a doggy.
You see the faintest of outlines of Argus in the room, and he's like probably still pawing at you.
Just curious. She's like,
But come,
Oh,
stay a
can
while.
my-
We have enough time to think about things and talk about the exciting things you can do once you can talk to anyone.
"Can my friends, compatriots, come?"
A weird quirk starts to hit your ear. You start to
Ow.
understand everyone around you, even though they were speaking a different language a moment ago.
Wow. The reverse Tower of Babel.
Yeah, but not in a Words. They sure exist. I like words. That's why I use them all the day.
What do you mean a quirk? Like an unsettling feeling? Is that what you mean?
So
No,
before
it's just
they were
a
all.
peculiarity.
So imagine if you're standing in a room of French people and suddenly you understand what they're all saying. It's like that.
Oh, okay.
I'd be terrified to turn into a French person.
Oh,
Oui, oui.
comment allez-vous?
Baguette. Oui, oui.
Je
We're
vais
being
aller
extremely
à
racist
la
right now.
au défi.
ODP.
Yes,
Can
I
they
would like
come?
to I would like to go to the toilet.
Is that what that means?
Yes.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Can they come too?
Toilet. Which means I need a toilet. Well, there's nothing stopping your friends from coming to where you need to go, right? Unless you want to bring them here. They just need to listen to my voice, and they'll come here soon enough.
Oh, okay. Guys, I kind of wave over.
Can we hear her?
Argus, you've been standing
Yeah.
here for a bit. She yells at you, and she sounds like this distant whisper.
I
she's calling
assume
for you.
that mere presence in here makes us like transition to
Nope.
whatever pocket dimension this is. No?
No, she seemed to move like a little bit, and then she faded.
Hmm.
It's sort of like following the voice allows you to walk in a different dimension.
Oh, in that sense, I will be the beacon for her to come back. In which case, I'm going to be calling out to her and say that you have disappeared. This is a problem. If you don't come out, we're leaving.
Yeah, Matthias, get that ghost touch weapon ready.
Throw some ecto cooler on her.
Okay, I'll come back.
When?
So, give me 1 minute. I'm just gonna say bye. She's now
You
like
have a
kind of
minute.
pissed. Okay. Sorry, I have to go. What was his name?
You never ask, and he doesn't seem to remember.
Okay.
Do you
He
remember your
seems to-
name?
Yes.
It was Lena, right?
No.
How would you know?
It's Diagala.
Is it?
It's very
No! No!
Argus, she's starting to fade a bit more.
Yeah, I'm waiting, and then 1 minute exactly, and then I step out.
Hey, lizard! Lizard!
Yes.
Can you still hear me?
I think Argus is too antisocial to
Yes.
be drawn into the social occasion that's happening beyond the veil.
Yeah, I don't understand these
Uh,
idiots.
I've-
Yeah. You
I'm
probably stepped
gonna-
They
back
could have
away.
handled all of that by email.
I'm gonna go, but thank you. Yeah, it is
You
Lena.
start to
but-
notice, by the way, Argus, that Harlow, whatever light in his eye he had, you know, wolves don't look like Arlo, and he starts to like bark and walk away slowly, as if some connection is getting severed.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'll keep basically serving this like as a source of sound for Digi to walk out of that.
DG, Argus is still
but-
yelling at you. Why are you so mean? You're talking to someone who's just trying to be nice.
Yeah, it's my friend. I'm gonna go now. Thank you.
Would you like a cup of coffee for the road, at least?
He's yelling so bad.
You can
something
drink it
went
on the
wrong.
way.
Drink it on the way. I can grab it. Yeah.
By the way, I remember my name. It's Poros. That's what it was.
You just said Lena.
No,
My
you-
name is.
No, he means his own.
Yeah.
Oh, his name's Poros. Okay.
I wrote it on
Of
my
course.
sleeve so I wouldn't forget.
Nice to meet you.
You walk back with this cup in your hand, I guess?
Yes.
Cool.
Aw, goddamn.
Do you drink the coffee or anything? It does smell nice.
I'm just holding while I'm going back.
Handsome.
What would the gala do?
So once you leave, once you become transparent, Argus, you start to notice that the hand that's holding that cup just starts to
Yes.
putrefy until around the elbow.
God damn, I need to know
Until-
these words. Putrefy.
Does
Until
it look like it hurts them?
necrosis, rotted, dead, gangrenous.
Yeah, gangrene.
Once you're out
gotta
of it,
try and
you're
hit-
you can't feel anything beyond your elbow. Like your hand is just this cold, dead mass, holding onto an
Ah.
old saucer and plate.
Ew, fuck.
That's what you get for accepting
Mm.
gifts from undead.
Man.
Instead of taking it for yourself.
It's not a gift if I take it.
Well, that's the thing. There's a difference between taking and giving freely.
Anyway,
So my hand is like gone.
well, your
It's like
hand
kinda
is still
black.
there, but it's like black and dry.
Black.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen that Adam Sandler movie, Mr. Deeds, where when he's got the black foot. That's you, but with a hand.
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel pain. It doesn't move. It's just there.
I snap
Yeah,
back.
and we might have to saw it off.
Hold on.
Fun fact: due to this, that cup is also stuck in your hand. The saucer is stuck in your hand.
Yeah. Hey,
God fuck.
wizard,
I
get
am a
that
wizard.
fire ready.
And
How
Olaf
big do you
takes
want
out
it?
his axe.
You're gonna have to heat up my axe.
I come back to
Uh,
reality.
Lizard, hold her.
Yes.
This is
Oh
gonna
my-
hurt a lot, but I'll make it quick.
He was a cool guy. Why did he do this to me? He's such an
Yeah,
asshole.
just focus on the happy thoughts.
Okay.
Focus on the
My
happy
God, I'm
thoughts.
so fucking stupid.
Well,
Yeah, bite into this, and I'll give him like a something rolled up cloth, something of the sort.
And then I wait till the axe has been significantly hot enough to basically sear flesh, and then I fucking nail down, cut her off right like where the elbow is, I guess. That's where it went
So,
bad.
once your axe swings down and severs it, and the plate crashes on the ground, the little saucer, the fireplace goes out, and the room is suddenly filled with a chill as if you are unwanted.
well, get the
better
fuck
go.
out of here. Only lost an arm, not the
So
They're
once
not
you cut
better
it off,
than
by the
ours.
way,
Not
the
the
small
leg.
the small dead stump that remains drools this gross,
Yeah, right, let's go.
the creamy
Let's get the fuck
filling.
outta here.
Ew.
There is a door to the east if you would like to take it, and there's also that other door over in the west section.
No, I'm gonna go head north now.
After watching me,
Yeah.
take the arm off the gala, lesson learned.
Ugh.
Hey, sunk cost fallacy, am I right?
Olaf walks out and says hi to Scar and Bite. Was it?
Brick and Shard.
Hi,
They don't seem
Brick.
very talkative.
Hi, Shard. Relay to your master, he was right. No bodies. There's this putrid arm in there, though, if he wants it.
I guess that's a
Uh-oh.
scam, but hey. Luckily, since they're not that far away, how
A
good is this guy's
caster
hearing?
and arm, but no leg.
Gosh, how good is this man's hearing? He probably heard it from inside. This guy has fucking killer ears.
Killer. Excuse me. Ears that kill.
No,
Yeah,
but
I'm like screaming. I'm screaming.
Yeah, you're screaming your tears down your arm.
no, he has like a
Yeah.
plus 12 to listen, so he probably hears you just talk outside like, ooh, arms.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lady
not
arm in there.
possible
It's
for
a
me.
little funky, but, deal's a deal.
I see.
Do not
Yeah, no.
trust any gnomes in that fucking place.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Patting her
Well, that's
back,
what
like,
he
tears down her
told
arm.
us already.
Let's wrap this up.
Like,
Let's
I
wrap,
don't know
wrap
that.
this up.
God.
We got to keep this clean now.
Can I have the arm then?
Yeah, it's yours.
Did you take it with you?
No, it's on the floor in there. It's oozing.
Shard, go and
There.
pick it up for me. Did you run
This
into
is
any
too
large
low.
skeleton piles?
Just rats.
No, I mean like a massive heap of skeleton parts. Like
No.
bones.
No.
No?
No, she talked to some crazy gnome, and we had to take her arm. And I said, "Let's get the f out."
And my parents told me that if you wait long enough, adventurers will come and clear out any dungeon.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be someone coming along.
Yes, certainly. Now then. I can fix that for you if you'd like. I'm very good at bone blades myself, but I can make it a proper hand if you prefer.
Olaf just looks over at the gala and shrugs
You
like
ca-
it's your arm.
I don't do anesthetics,
No way.
though. You need to be awake and alive for this.
You can't just knock me out.
I don't knock out animals.
Well, you know, there's
Is
a
it
saying,
100? Is it?
you never bet on a limping hog. So if you can get your, your arm back, that's always a good thing.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah, it can't hurt more than, what I just did. Pat, pat.
Right. Okay.
I require payment, of course. Do you have anything of transmutative value? I love things of transmutative value.
What is transmute again? I mean,
That's one of the
Changey
big
things.
spells. Transmutation.
Changing, yeah. Transmutation, basically.
It's one of
Mutable.
the 8 circles
Boing.
of spells.
We do have the remains of one of those crystals from the forge. Would they accept this? Would they be interested in this?
Those things are probably still crackling. He'd be like, "Oh yes, I'll give you a
Are they?
special
What would he-
commission for those.
We take that for a reason.
Not all of them, but
I'll buy those
yeah,
at
we
a
took them
high
as
price."
proof. But yeah, but we can share at least one, I suppose, and if that is an acceptable price for them,
By the way, when you hold them
as long
close,
as Olaf agrees.
they respond to his presence. These things, like they begin to glow and crackle as if desiring to reform when they are just in his presence alone.
You could give him one. We're keeping the rest.
One will suffice for fixing a little problem. So how do you want it back? Would you like a bare arm?
That's
my
pretty
God.
cool.
I can
right?
You can make it any arm.
I can make it a snakehead if you want.
Whoa. That's a little weird. I'm gonna start calling you Snake Lady. You do that, just so you know.
I do want, bear arm. Wait, if I choose another species, can I still control it? Or would it have a mind of its own?
So he doesn't know how that works out. He doesn't really do multiple heads all that often.
Maybe just get an arm. Like
It's
a bear
probably
arm
fine.
or-
Yeah.
It's probably fine to have an arm like that. It's probably in your control. Probably. I mean, he just once saw these snake dudes who had like snake arms. So like, that's pretty cool. I wonder if I can do that.
Or
Alright.
maybe get like one of those arms that's good at like climbing or crushing things. I don't know.
A sharp rope.
Oh.
You do you, lady.
Yeah, I want the bear arm. That sounds cool.
Cool. You, a literal bear arm. I don't know why, but that just makes me giggle. So, slight thing that crosses your mind: bears do not have opposable thumbs.
Oh no.
Yeah, and that's your main weapon, your main hand.
With
Okay,
what,
grab. Fuck. What?
with what hand would you grab an offered cup of coffee? There's a question.
Just think of animals with.
I'm
Claws
thinking
with
my left
claws.
arm. It's my left arm that I grabbed the cup of coffee with.
Cool. Well, you can still use your shield since you mostly just strap those in, if anything. So yeah, what kind of arm do you want? He's like, yeah, for this thing, I'll get you
Right.
what you want.
Ooh, can I
so-
get? What you
So
said?
a
What?
possum, panda, koala bears, and even frogs. So you could get a koala bear. I don't know if they exist in the D&D world.
What
Have
about? Don't
opposable
monkeys?
thumbs.
Don't monkeys have opposable?
Yeah,
opposable-
but I was talking animals. You could get a monkey or ape paw.
You
Sure.
could get a robot arm technically, although probably like a bone and sinew visible robot
That's
kind of.
yeah, like bone.
I am the Terminator.
I was planning to turn you all into undead if you die, but apparently you're doing it all on your own.
You could get a
I would-
dinosaur arm.
Ooh.
Dinosaur.
Get a T-Rex.
Yeah, but it doesn't scale. Yeah, it's a tiny. Oh well, imagine if it scales. It's just proportional to tiny little nuclear arm.
T-Rex.
A T-Rex arm. That'd be like normal one.
Gosh, what a discussion about how to arm yourself. Oh,
Hey. I would like a monkey arm in case I ever need to hold on to things.
why don't you
really.
just get a normal human hand in that case?
No. Get a human hand if you're doing the get like a
Oh.
velociraptor fucking claw. Old shit.
There's nothing stopping you from just getting like a lizard folk arm, you know.
Yeah.
Shake Argus's
I'm
hand.
not.
on
I'm
the
not
equal
sharing.
thing.
I'm not sharing mine.
All right. Well,
Then a normal arm. If
just a normal arm. He
Yes.
just to make sure, you want it to be the same color as you are, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you wait outside for like an hour? And he does that thing where you crack your fingers and you hear nothing.
I know that way too well.
This is
Ants,
going to
frog
take a
arm.
moment. This is going to take a little bit of time to proceed. Although most of it is probably going to be waiting for the pain to subside.
That's fair enough.
God.
Should
Have
we
you
set
ever
up
had the
camp?
sensation of your toenails getting pulled through your legs, feeling them cut through every sinew? That's kind of what it's like.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I had
here.
nightmares
Oh
about that.
God.
I'll tell you, there's
Pull
no...
off hands there, a bottle of ale and says, "Drink this, have fun."
Oh God. Oh God. I'm gonna need
Anyway.
it. Can I cast the mirror of suggestion on myself to like fall asleep through this whole thing?
You're gonna need some pretty freaking good sleep to sleep through this.
Or block out the pain. Can I actually do
No,
that?
it's
Damn.
concentration, but right?
So the thing is, there is this... The funny thing is, this is where I waggle my finger. Technically, there is a thing called auto-hypnosis, which is like a psionic thing for some reason, which is like convincing
Yeah.
yourself. There's actually one that's like for resisting dying and all that. But hey,
Oh my God.
so yes, you can roll. You can roll wisdom.
Roll wisdom. See if I can.
Wisdom to resist and tolerate the pain that's going to happen as this guy quite literally draws a new arm out of you.
Ow.
It probably has to saw off those gangrenous bits that stuck around.
Ugh.
I think Olaf has already taken care of that.
Okay, if he took off the whole thing, that makes it a little bit easier.
Yes.
He did
Because
the
generally,
axe,
if you lift the bit,
My
if you
God.
lift the bits on, that might cause problems later because it basically poisons you.
yeah, basically.
So
So
you gotta
that's
cut
why,
slightly above that.
yeah, that's
Show
why
me the
Olaf
goods.
had the wizard heat his axe so he could just like burn everything.
You spend a delightful hour listening to. 1 hour later, the adrenaline has worn off. You have gotten an experience that will honestly stick with you for the rest of your life. You're not quite sure why he was talking about toenails getting pulled through your body, but whoa boy. As your adrenaline has worn off, this also means that reality kicks in, which is... Okay, phantom pain syndrome combined with an actual new limb. Okay. You're going to need a few days to just get back on your own feet from all
Would
that.
I know my real name or just my... Did
it come back to them?
Well, if you weren't in such excruciating pain, then perhaps you would have had to deal with multiple memories. But luckily, the pain seems to have forced out whatever foreign memories tried to push into your mind.
Thank God.
So that's an upside. Everyone else gets to see Aramis being like, holy shit, is this what hell was like? I don't want to go to hell. This is terrible.
He's like, I want to go to hell.
It's like the Infernals do the torturing, right?
That's what I heard.
I mean, so what's your? I mean, I really don't know how it works. So what's your relationship to Infernals? I mean, you know you're sort of like descended from them or something, right?
I don't even know my own mother, so I don't really know how I came to be.
That sucks, brother. Oh, could be worse. My entire clan almost got wiped out. Got an invalid uncle and well, my cousin means well, but he's not sort of the best, if you know what I mean.
How so?
You know, it's a little simple.
On a completely unrelated side note, is it invalid or invalid? Which one was correct? Because
Invalid.
Invalid. Sorry. That's their...
Invalid means incorrect. Invalid means cripple, I think.
Invalid.
Let me just look it up.
Invalid is what I meant.
Delightfully. Your new arm is, however, spectacularly clean. It's smooth and soft like a baby's butt.
It's like a baby hand.
No, it's a normal-sized hand.
Lesson learned. Let's not go stick our head into...
He does, however, introduce himself, by the way. The name is Augustus. If you have ever need for my services, I must say, it It's always nice working on a willing subject, rare as it is. And if you need to get turned into a cat, I can help with that one too.
Turn to a cat?
Yes.
We'll save that for another day.
I mean, and then I can. Do you mean like this, and then I'd turn into a cat?
I like that you're using wall shape on this.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah.
Sort of. A little bit more physical, less magical.
Then she reverts back.
Now, it'd be a darn shame. Well, I'll be seeing you some other time, perhaps. Our paths may cross. You never know, do you? Although it is getting late, perhaps you should get some sleep. I'm getting some sleep at the very least.
Thank you, Augustus.
Well, while all that was happening, I suppose I was setting up camp for everybody else.
Aramis is still just like staring ahead in the distance, sitting his ass flat in the ground.
Do you want to talk?
No. But I did it anyway. I don't like it.
No, I mean, Argus asks Aramis if they want to talk.
No, they don't.
About that.
Shakes his head.
Fair enough. And I just had him his meal for the day.
He's not that hungry for some reason. He's not that used to very, 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 very brutal visions.
Uh-oh.
So yes,
That's all right.
he'll just be knocking it in early tonight.
All right, fair enough.
So what's the rest of the gang doing?
Getting used to my new arm.
I'm setting up shelter for everybody else, unless people want to sleep in the carriage.
It's weird. It's the same arm. The same rules apply as before. But for some odd reason, there's this part of your brain that's just like, new arm, new rules.
Interesting.
It's that clash of phantom limb syndrome combined with you still have your arm.
So, just to clarify again, and for the purposes of making notes, their arm is now whose?
The arm is basically the same.
Oh, same arm as Digi's before. Fair enough.
Unless you had like an extensive report on what her arm looked like, it's basically the same arm.
I'd like to take a look. I do have some medicine skills.
Like
so.
moles, for example, like small skin marks, scars, rough patches of callus. Those are all gone. They're all different.
New
Alright,
mind, new me.
Would I learn anything by actually inspecting it?
What do you want to learn?
I want to learn if this arm even belongs to a human, or if it's something else.
I mean, it looks like a human arm.
That is fair enough, and I would like to inspect Digi just in general. Are they the same person? Do they react the same way? You know, I don't have a flashlight to shine into their eyes to check if their pupils dilate properly, but you know, that sort of stuff.
Listen, if I was going to replace her by the thing, I would be giggling right now.
The right thing by cutting off that arm, Lizard.
No, that is fair enough, but in character, I would like to check just in case. I'm a worrywart.
I mean...
I'm not going to be rolling. Just
Argus,
let's assume that...
No, you're going to roll for me. You can roll me heal or sense motive or something in that direction. Use your wisdom, see what you can figure out.
Sure, fair enough. Let's see heal. I'll take 10 for taking my time.
You know how when you're a doctor and you have enough experience to know that something is wrong, but not enough to know what it is?
Mm-hmm. It's that?
Yeah. You're
Oh shit.
Maybe you can write a book about the human condition at some point about this, but for now it just goes over your head. Swoosh.
It's crazy to begin with. Let's go.
Never to trust statues or gnomes. I'm adding more names on this list.
A lot on your journey. Yeah.
Every time we meet a new person, Digi just rolls out like the scroll that just kind of rolls across the floor. For a mile, it's like, I don't trust this, and this.
By the time we're done with our adventure, we're gonna.
Did you have any gnomes in your ancestors for the past 3 generations? This is important.
Are you a half gnome?
Half gnome? Is it like 1/64th of a gnome?
I don't. How many inches shorter than the average are you? Can use it to calculate.
They just pull you in with their necessities,
They're pro-
and then they just fucking cut off your arm? Like, what is that?
No, Olaf cut off your
They
arm.
did. No, we cut off your arm.
Do you know what I
Your arm was
mean?
bloody.
They destroyed my arm, and you guys cut it off, but like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, because you didn't pay for the coffee.
Coffee, that's why.
Pay for the coffee? He offered the coffee.
Argus,
Offered the coffee.
Yeah. Yes.
You have
probably
religion,
would've
right?
had to take your head.
Yes, I do have religion.
You
Let's
know,
take a look.
you've used inflict and heal spells, right?
Yes.
Then you
Was
would be,
that
then you would
in
be very
inflict?
much aware of the fact that it's possible that she literally just grabbed a material construct made of negative energy, which is like holding on to antimatter. It's not a good idea.
That makes sense. That's why it didn't go very far, because it was a very big object.
Yeah, she basically grabbed onto some pure enriched
exactly.
uranium.
Good thing you did not
You
drink the
you came in contact with literal unlife.
You literally opened the demon sphere for kicks.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
bad.
What if we kissed on top of a demon core?
God.
You want to
Oh
have a
shit,
nap,
if I
kids?
drink this.
Drink what? I mean, the cup is empty because it's shattered on the floor. So, unfortunately, you're not going to get your ghost coffee.
No, if I question out, I'm saying this out loud. If I had drinking this, I could have
Your insides
died.
would have melted.
We would have been taking your head, not your arm.
I'm gonna say that what Argus said is probably pretty close. You would liquefy your insides to some extent.
Yeah.
Tummy ache.
Note to self: never touch. I'm writing vigorously in my journal. Never
Don't
touch
take
anything
coffee
from
from-
Why don't you
strangers.
just write down, don't walk in strange portals.
I
Whatever
didn't
the
know it
hell
was
you
a
did.
portal.
Oh, no.
Hindsight is 20/20, Olaf. Don't bully them.
Hey, if
now,
she
for the
learns
sake of
more, then
reference-
eventually she'll just Darwin her way to success.
A fair point, actually. But for the sake of reference, did get a little note from the gnome. Did she actually still hold it when she came out?
Oh.
Well, the note's
I
gone,
was
but she still remembers what was going on.
Yay.
Now,
Something good came out
again,
of this.
while all of that was happening inside, I honestly kind of spaced out and forgot about it. Was it anything like substantial, or was it just basically crazy ghost talk?
About having a universal language that basically they were trying to everything could communicate with each other.
Yeah.
And they were going to offer.
That's true, but I believe the point was that they gave directions to some book or something. That's what I was wondering.
to the book that
Yeah.
contains the phrases you need, and once you think those phrases, your brain opens or something.
Okay.
Ooh.
Was that book anywhere in the vicinity, actually? Like, did you comprehend where it was?
You're asking GG?
Yes.
I mean,
Out of
judging by
character,
everything
like,
you said,
did-
it's implied that it was in the area.
In the area.
In
Well,
the
we didn't
area.
investigate, so fair
Yeah,
enough. At the
we're
very least, we can give
Going
the...
back in. Just, no,
Yeah.
that's not happening. You could go back
Unless
in
we've
there.
managed to grab it on the... Unless we've managed to grab it on the way, I'm not going back inside, but at least we know the location, so, through personal sacrifice, you can inform the orc leader about this. Also, I like that this guy's not as simple as we assumed. That's neat.
What? Who?
The orc leader. He's clever.
Air quotation marks. I saw the message,
Yeah, I know.
but GG didn't see the message.
Right, so
Okay,
yeah,
whatever.
Let's go tell this orc chieftain that you almost got yourself killed trying to get his little book, and
It's late
Why
at
do
night.
we-
You guys are sleeping here. Unless you
Yeah.
want to go into the cold desert.
Like I said, I've set up camp for everybody. If somebody wants to sleep in a carriage, you can do it. If not, I'll just put some shelter for you. Put up some shelter. There you go.
we've got tents. I'll set up my tent.
Fair enough.
Well,
that makes sense.
It's quite an interesting night of watch in that case, because you constantly have to look at this big slug monster.
Ugh.
Why? Since Hermes doesn't want to eat, would the slug want to eat his portion?
The slugs eventually get fed by the person who owns them, because he's a responsible pet owner.
Yeah, well,
Fair enough. Well, in that case, I'll offer the owner the meal. It's like, we have a spare. I already made it. It'll
Can you-
just spoil.
What?
Would you
How
like
how good is this meal?
Well, let me roll. See if it's actually good. Gosh, where is it? Craft. There.
Oh, that's all right. He
About
accepts your
15
meal.
out of.
It's pretty
It's
good.
about 8 out of 10.
He decides to show you a cool trick he can do.
Oh.
He takes that little crystal that shard you gave him as payment, and he runs it between his hands, and it creates this sharp spark thing. It's crackling with something, and he looks around to see if he can see something. He can throw it at it. He points at a boulder and goes, "Watch that thing. Watch real close." And he hucks it at it, and the shard. You see a shockwave travel through the rock, which just cracks from inside.
Was that a shatter spell?
No, that's not a spell you're familiar with.
Ooh.
What he did, to give you the long and short of it, is for demonstration purposes, because you're so nice to give him a little meal. Zern, his type, have the ability to they can make warping energy. That's what he can do. He can create this field of raw warping. Untyped damage, to be specific. There's no way to resist this. You just get fucked up from it. And the crystal does something to it that makes it extra tough, so you can just make rock go kaboom.
That's amazing.
Indeed. If I could have the rest, that'd be so much better. But I think this is the beginning of something lovely. It's nice to see that a lizard can cook. If you
And anyone can cook it. It's cooking well. That is a problem.
It's only a small touch-up to give you some lips so you can drink that soup properly. Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. I mean, if Digi turned into soup, I probably wouldn't be eating that, so.
Well, the night will go on. And morning will come.
Could you also please... You did name their species, right? You did name the guy's species.
If you wanted to, you could ask for it.
Yeah, I would like to know more about them because I've never seen anything like that before.
Well, he will identify himself as a Zern, and what he makes are called blade thralls.
Blade thralls?
Yes. They are made of people. Well, people, quote unquote. You silly monkey. And they do good.
No, I guess after the session I'll be looking at who that is and what they are.
He'll also show you like one fun parlor trick that he shows you is that he just cuts his hand and it immediately grows shut again.
What the?
Are they? You did say like worms and such, so they're not like one.
Oh, this is not a worm.
Single body?
This is a Zern.
Oh.
You know what? He wants you to understand what he is, and you don't seem all that smart, and it honestly kind of amuses him to watch you get all confused.
I am confused, yeah, because it's all text descriptions rather than visuals.
Yes, so he'll do his final big trick, which is going to. He asks you politely not to tell anyone about it. If you're familiar with the spell Alter Self, he's able to do that at will. Just change what he looks like fundamentally, and he looks like you for a moment, and then looks like himself.
What?
What, like with a missing face and everything?
Yep.
That's nice.
Although with him, unlike you, with you it's an illusion. With him, it's like the part's actually gone because he replicates the full appearance instead of the nuances of it.
Ah, I see. Well, finally somebody with good taste.
Unlike your unevolved species, we are capable of altering our anatomy as is necessary. Or that of others, really. So if you ever need of a little facelift, I know a few people with better skills than my own who can certainly give you everything you need. And by the way,
What is it?
how did she lose her arm?
She touched an object charged with unlife.
Yes.
As best as we can tell, at least.
So, are you leaving? You're done here? Or do our ways part?
Once we pick up, yeah, probably. Do they actually live here?
No,
As in, like, live,
no.
rather than...
No, he claims to be nomadic of some sorts. He just goes around places looking for fresh friends to make.
Okay, fair enough. In a sense, then... If we do need to meet up again, how should we go about it? Or is this basically, like, whatever?
Gosh. He scratches
Because
his
he
chin.
did indicate, hey, if you need help later, that would be cool. Usually that is
He
preceded by...
literally
being
takes a
given
moment to pull out this set of stones that he has in his back pocket. have sending stones, but I'm afraid I'm fresh out.
How much do they cost usually, by the way?
The sending spell, by the way, for context, for Argus specific, is a 4th level spell or 5th level if you're a sorcerer wizard. So you can totally just buy a scroll of that and go like, bring, telephone.
Oh, so I can just make contact with them. Fair enough, since I know who they are.
The spell works on anyone as long as they're on the same plane of existence. Although if they aren't, then it's just a 25% mischance, so it's not a big deal. How
Fair
did this
enough.
sticker
Well,
get on my side?
as long as they don't leave this plane, I suppose we could make contact with them.
He has no plan. He's got to find new crystal to play with.
Well, in that case, I can point them towards that little transmutation forge thing where we found these. They might learn something from that.
Far too kind. With something like that, I can do big things. Now then. Morning will come. He has nothing else to say to you. He is scheming. He's not going to bluff. Despite everything. Bluff isn't... lying and cheating and being sneaky is not his forte. But to be fair, he doesn't really have to be, considering that he could probably literally just make his face and have no expression. The morning will come. And with that, comes the question, what do you do? You've had your dinner, your breakfast.
Check up on DG, see if she's going into fucking septic shock, just in case. And then just head out back to the orc camp.
Well, if you're familiar with PTSD, it's kind of like yesterday's this big dream-like blur, but other than that, fine.
How do I feel?
Like I said, yesterday is this weird, vague memory in your head.
Got it.
I fix bodies, not spirits, so the PTSD will have to be treated by somebody else, most likely.
Or just drinking a hell of a lot of booze. It's worked for Call of Cthulhu protagonist.
Yeah, that's how Olaf was doing it.
Aramis is like, hey, so,
yes.
What are we doing? Are we going to sunk cost ourselves to that book, or are we going back and cut our losses?
We'll cut our losses and we'll give the orc leader the directions to the book.
DG.
Yeah.
Do you agree with this term? It is your little expedition, after all.
I mean, there's not that much. We can come back later. They did give us like a clue on which to go from. They did give me hope. That's a silver lining.
Lovely.
I mean, if you are confident in your ability to not screw it up, I would humor the idea of going back because we actually now have direction. So don't do anything stupid. We'll help you out.
We can come back later. It doesn't have to be a now thing. You know what I mean?
The guy wants the book now.
He didn't say we have to get it now.
All right, fair enough. Good point.
He never said. He never gave me a time date.
Who says how long that book will be there?
Yeah, exactly. We have a literal Zern digging around. Maybe we'll find the book before us.
And risk what? Our whole lives?
You just did that and didn't question that. Why is it suddenly a problem?
Well, I didn't question it. I didn't know that during the time I was gonna.
Okay, fair enough.
I thought it would be obvious. I thought it'd be like an obvious monster. Augustus made it seem like it would be like crawling with other things. But I didn't know friendly creatures can be so deadly. She starts tearing up a little bit.
And have you seen the kind of crits that Olaf rolls? Olaf is friendly but deadly.
That's different. Yeah. We're up front, not discreet and sneakily giving us cups to get rid of our arms.
All right, but out of character, this is the second time. Hopefully, Digi will be able to learn from this experience and be a little bit more careful in the future. In character, I'm just happy that Digi is alive.
Your dog, you're on.
Out of character, thank you. She's writing down.
You're welcome. Like I suggested earlier, maybe we should head back to the orc camp, give them the location of the book, say that we were a little in over our heads, and we've decided that it's not really worth right now to risk our lives But maybe later. Or maybe the orcs might be able to
Yeah.
do it because, hey, we've disabled at least one trap. So, be reasonable about it.
Right.
If everybody is agreeing with that, then let's do that. Matthias, are you okay with this, by the way? And all of two. And Digi too.
Oh boy.
Yes.
I assume all
Matthias is just sleepy. And yes, all of two.
And so the gang heads back.
Yes.
The tribe is still where they were last time, so they're easy to find.
Yes.
Is there anyone in specific you want to visit?
I go back to the Flame Rock
To the-
Chieftain.
To the fake one?
I mean, yeah, duh. Because I think he's the real one.
Yes, exactly. Because I won't tell you just yet.
Yeah.
But it was so neat. It was such a neat little trick.
Yeah.
You find him, seeming to negotiate with someone, but the second you enter, he immediately shores himself up. I see you have returned. In one piece at least.
Yes.
Did you find what you were looking for, lady?
I found a clue, but it was worth it in the end, but it did take a piece of me, which I happened to grow back. I will come later to finish this objective.
You will. Well, on the plus side, no one got hurt, by the looks of it.
That is
Unless you're
true.
dragging a corpse outside, in which case I would prefer you were started with a conversation with that. Well, since you didn't get what you wanted, I presume you will insist on me making things up with this human Dorkian man, lady person.
Lady? No, it's the
yes,
man.
yes, Dorkian,
Yes.
the human.
Please make it up to him.
I will. I am the bigger man, after all.
In what ways? Done one. On a side note, I just out of character, I'm curious to know what kind of history these guys have between each other.
You could ask the old man if you can find him.
Do they actually pull pranks at each other or something? I would like to talk to the real one, I suppose, and ask what the deal is with the wizard. Are they just like messing around with each other on purpose, or
you find him in a position you wouldn't really expect to find him. For some reason, he's standing on top of where all the tent poles of a single tent meet. He's standing on top of that, just kind of hanging in the breeze like a weather vane.
Oh, like meditating or something?
Might be. He seems to be nice and calm, though.
I'll try to draw his attention, but if he's like not responding, I'll just wait.
He'll come down to you. I see you have returned. Did you find what you were looking for?
Did you? Sure
or did
did.
the ghost scare you off?
The ghost actually did scare us off. Digi got hurt. The druid got hurt pretty badly.
How badly?
They lost an arm, but not the leg.
I feel, honestly, that was not the intention of what had happened. I figure that what we know lives there would scare you away before you run into anything like losing a limb.
They got better. They got turned in. I got turned into a newt. You don't look like a newt. I got better.
Well, Argus, you can ask him follow-up questions or provide further information. He's like,
yes,
I would like to.
I would like to inquire from him what exactly is the deal with airline food and what is his history with Dorkin. I have never met Dorkin personally, but I'm kind of curious at this point because all I've heard about him is that he is an eccentric wizard who lives in the tower.
He is a very hoity wizard. I would like to iterate that if I had not sworn an oath of poverty, I would gladly give you something to aid you or to make up for what had happened. You will have to take my sincerest apology. Dorkian is a very, very arrogant high elf, as befalls them all. As a result, well, I am somewhat more resistant to his trickery, and when I was able to foil his defenses and walk straight up to him and told him not to mess with the mind of my children, he kept yelling at me that he was the mightiest wizard in the land, and was unfortunately discovering that none of his spells had all that much effect on me.
Hmm.
I guess what they say is right. You can tell an elf that he's wrong, you can prove an elf that he's wrong, but their arrogance will blind them to the truth nonetheless.
Mm-hmm. You can lead a horse to the water, but he can't force it to drink.
Mm-hmm. So what is this about Orchid anyway?
Excuse me?
So
I'm just curious. I haven't met them because
my
they
son
have
did just
words.
tell me that for some reason I need to make up with Dorkian.
Dorkian has asked us to come here and talk to you about that, and I assume, Digi, on the way here, would you allow Argus to explain the situation?
So on the way back, I would have told you guys that in order to make amends, so the embarrassment would be to show up to Dorkian and like kind of say, "Hey, we're supposed to be friends," and kind of like making him embarrassed or something. That was my goal.
Okay, well, in that case, I will tell the real chieftain that Dorkian actually hired the druid to humiliate you in some way, but that, I suppose, didn't come to fruition.
I think it says a lot about him that he thinks that I can be humiliated.
I mean, that's true. But DG, they did say that, I would offer some sort of apology. It's like, well, I mean, could you please try to make amends with Dorkian in that case?
If you wish, I will gladly follow you to him.
Okay.
As to make up for allowing you to go on such a dangerous mission without properly informing you.
Yay.
That works for me.
Exactly.
All right.
Now then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to go when you are.
We're heading out right now. We just rested up a little bit, so we're fine.
DG.
I come back to Argus. I just talked to the chieftain. He said he will get everything done. Who? Oh, nice to meet. This is the storyteller dude?
Yes. They're going on behalf of the chieftain.
Oh. Okay.
Chieftain's work is probably too important to leave for 6 days for a whole week.
Right.
Do not worry. I have outgrown many earthly concerns. I may look old, but I'm quite spry.
Yeah, holy shit, climbing that
Yeah,
thing.
well, you story, so
It's not that tall of a hut, although I imagine that for you it would be quite the challenge given your shape.
I can climb, technically, although shape would be interesting.
Please do give a demonstration.
Oh my gosh, fair enough.
Hey, I mean, for something good. It takes you some time because taking 10 implies that you take it nice and easy. So
yeah.
You do make it up there, but
but
the thing does start to buckle under your weight at some point. Yes.
Right.
Do be careful up there. That's very dangerous.
Yes. I will just as carefully descend.
Gorsh, Scoobs.
Actually, can I change my response to what I said really quickly?
Wait, to which one specifically?
Actually, never mind.
Okay.
I was gonna say instead of humiliating him, I wanted to make them to make peace or something. Can I still say that or no? Would that be too?
Well, I mean,
that's too retcon.
I suppose we just.
Yeah. No, never mind.
We came out clean here, and we said, hey, the guy actually hired us to humiliate you in some way, and he left the choice to us. But this has been after learning some new information about him just being a dick in general. It's like, hey, maybe just consider making amends a little bit. That would be great as a payment for losing an arm for DG.
These are all life lessons. So you don't let your arm get cut off. Consequences have results. Losing an arm, or coming clean and telling people you're going to humiliate them.
Argus.
No.
Yeah, sure.
I assume that the whole party's leaving now.
Yes.
In general.
Yes,
Taking
with the chieftain slash.
with the 3-day journey back there. Nice.
Yes.
You don't have to cook for him. He doesn't seem to desire to eat.
Oh, fair enough.
Do you not want to eat anything?
I mean,
Or-
this guy comes along with you carrying literally nothing but the robe on his back, so he's like, no, I'm good.
You're not hungry at all?
No.
Okay.
Dear, maybe one day you two will find peace with your inner self and no longer requiring such earthly needs.
Skeletons don't need to eat either.
That they do not, but I am no skeleton.
I'm fairly sure there is a skeleton inside you.
I have, however, seen a vision of all of you. An unpleasant one at that.
Hmm.
Is this one of your stories?
No, this is the future. Or a possible future.
Prediction.
Well, the future is always changing. Even the gods cannot determine the future. Even the most powerful divination magic is always wrong in some way. Such is the world, after all. Some say that the god of time himself made that law, to prevent anyone from tampering with his business. But what I saw was quite terrifying. I saw a horde of goblins. A horde so massive it could take an entire city for itself, marching upon the dwarven hordes to the west, and the larger towns as well. And you alone, stood against them.
No backup?
You think they're going against my holds? I'll fucking take every last one of them.
I just have strange
Olaf
dreams.
can take all of them. Olaf just can't take all of them at once.
It's just a very strange day to see you. Maybe you were just a little too exciting for me. Although I recommend that your friend reconciles his problems with goblins at some point.
So I'll reconcile my problems, all right? When either all of them are dead, or I'm dead.
Gosh.
I must reconcile that there is not hope for everyone in this world. Anyway, unless you have anything special to add, you will end the session at Earthheart. After your 3-day trip back, let's see if you bumble into anyone along the way.
Yeah.
You do.
Oh.
As you are making your way through yonder desert yonderly.
Making my way.
You stumble across quite a large gathering of orcs. About at least 20 of them. And they have with them these large, red reptilian animals. They line out in ambush. They seem to openly be engaging with anyone they can see. And when you come close, they move over. Halt, he says in somewhat iffy common. You are strong, yes?
Somewhat.
Yes.
Good.
Who's asking?
Ha! And he throws his fist against his shoulder. We are the Goat Flames. And we have a new weapon. And we wish to see it fight. So fight you will.
He's bringing us to a battle, is that?
No, his friends come closer as this conversation goes on, and they have with them these two animals that spit fire and sparks to the air.
Whoa.
Alright, I guess we got some shopping to do.
Alright.
I'm so lost. I want to have.
Olaf will take his axe out and then he'll tap it to his own chest and then go,
I'm an iron fist.
Dwarf. Small. He says something in Dwarvish, which you will understand is a very cultural thing to say. You know, a cultural sort of challenge. Like, I doubt your honor or something. Here's a nice map we can use to visualize the fact that you're facing off against quite a few dudes and dudettes. Let me just pull up.
So he wants us to fight these goats? Or...
No, he wants to fight you. All of them want to fight you. They want to see these new things in action. These fire and spark breathing creatures. They've just acquired them and they're like, hey, you look strong. You look like a worthy challenge to see if this works out for us or not. So you will fight us for that reason.
Like the whole horde of them, or
Yup.
just the. Ugh.
As I mentioned, there are like 23 of them.
You have to take their monsters
the
out. That's not fighting them.
No, you're fighting all of
Ow.
them. They're all joining in. They want to test the tactics too.
Jesus
What the
Christ.
fuck?
So
There's
unless you would like to
23 of them?
unless you want to defuse the situation, they are not too interested in taking no for an answer because they're like, "Come on, we've been looking for someone to fight all day."
I'd love to do. Yeah, what I am going to do is reveal the location of that temple with really strong gnomes that have given even us trouble, and we just came out of a battle
God.
in that
Gnomes.
we hardly survived. So although we might be strong, these guys are stronger, and I think it would be worthy testing your new beast of war.
Really strong gnomes.
Yeah, really strong gnomes. I know it's I know it's an oxymoron, but we thought that too. Haha. And then our druid was missing an arm. A whole S arm from a gnome.
Yeah, but she isn't anymore.
Yeah,
Got
but it
attached
was
back.
I got better.
yeah, we got better. We had to, at a personal cost, repair their arm.
I think you guys should seriously consider hiring someone who can do like the
Yeah.
talky checks for you. 'Cause
Yeah.
None of you are good at talking your way out of a situation. You know what, Argus? Go ahead and roll me that bluff roll. Let's see what happens on it.
I'm not bluffing though. I'm being
Okay.
serious.
If you're
but
trying
yeah,
to be
fair enough, I'll
diplomatic
roll.
about this, you can roll me diplomacy instead if you think that's any better.
No,
can
it's
I
not
roll?
better. I suppose you know what? I'm being honest. I'm not trying to lie. So
Oh boy.
I'll just use diplomacy.
Or you can be
and since
intimidating
I
and be like, you don't want to mess with us, you'll just die. You can also go for that approach.
Do that. I'll be like, he said something about my honor. I'll be like,
All right. So what should I do then?
Just whatever you want. Negotiate with your party.
You should. Yeah, I like that temple idea.
For the sake of well, I mean that's what I'm telling them. It's like, yeah, we can't take these guys. There's a temple with strong enemies. You should probably consider going there and testing it there. Wink.
Wink, wink.
all right, you roll
Yes.
a thing, and if it work, I was gonna say something.
Excuse me.
I said you're gonna do your thing, and if that don't work, I was gonna respond to this work. So, but you do your thing first.
Okay, fair enough. I will try to use diplomacy. It's at -1 though, so let's see. I'm gonna take 10 because I am being obtuse. Not obtuse. What is a?
Well, a -1 is better than
Transparent.
Ermus's -4.
Or you can
No,
have
I
me
understand
roll.
that when there's too many words. Oof.
But you can't take 10 on
Not
a
very
social
quick.
check like this,
You
man.
can't.
Oh, I cannot. I thought I was I thought it was. All right, fair enough. Let me just roll this.
Yeah, well,
You're
I don't know what they're fucking talking about, but let me tell you something, or you're the smallest hammer in this fucking place. Let me tell you.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
no, my hammer, it's small. Oh,
Oh.
why?
You got a real small hammer.
Okay.
Show you mine.
I'm honestly getting sick and tired of the fact that these tokens are always fucked up for some reason. Don't know why, but the orc token's like the one that's always. Oh, he's dead. No, he's not dead. He's just. Oh man, why you're like this? Oh no, he's fixed.
It's
Cool.
just skull paint. to
I
their
still don't
face
know
and
what that
stuff.
icon
Don't
is.
touch it.
I still don't know what that's about, but it's there and it doesn't want to go away. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think
5,
it's just that they have a
6,
shield up.
7, 8. No, that's only for 2E. And
Dang it.
What?
Yes.
There's 10 of them. 13. Ouch.
Well, there's
26, he said.
Oh, 26. Jesus Christ.
I don't want to
But they-
paste them there. Jesus. There, that's what I wanted.
there we
20.
go.
And then there's a bigger man and another bigger man, and then there's the biggest man, and then there are their little pets.
Jesus Christ.
These snapping little boys. Then we have Argus, and then we have DUS or Lightsters out. Please unequip at your earliest convenience.
Yes, they will.
Aramis is just gonna hide back here. Don't worry about him. Now we one guy in front who's doing all the chit chatting over here.
Yes.
Boop bop bop, boop bop bop, beep bop, boop boop, boop boop bop 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 boop. Babu. I love saying babu.
Bababooey.
Bababooey,
try avoid-
bababooey, bababooey, bababoo.
We should try and avoid being surrounded, so we should probably be moving back as we fight them, if we actually have to fight them.
Ba, ba, babu. Oh, it's control, right? Yeah, it's control that does the thing. No, it's shift. No, it's control.
Do they have any like clan symbols?
They call themselves the Gout Flames, and their identifying insignia appears to be this. They have these small. It's kind of an intricate pattern. These little. It's like painted wounds that spout flame on them. It's kind of neat.
Related to the flame rock?
No, the flame rocks had this thing with their neck. They had like a necklace of stones painted on, and from that came flames.
Oh, okay, got it.
Well, tattoos, painting, who cares? Aramis is like, okay, this can't work out great, right?
Oh fuck.
Ah, they're all enraged. Nice.
By the way, is the shaman with us? Or chieftain, I suppose.
Yes.
Would they participate in this?
He doesn't want to.
Fair enough.
He's like, this is not my fight, is it?
No, it is not.
Surely, if they merely wish to test their strength, they will not kill you. Although they may take your possessions in the process. The benefits of having no possessions is that you can't be robbed. Wink.
True.
That's true.
Handsome. Still okay. Theodos. I don't know why you're called Theodos. That's because the default token I didn't update like a complete and utter tool.
It's Harlow. Harlow.
Arlo. His name is now correct. He is, however, impartial to the current proceedings of God dang adjectives. All right, Argus, you were quick to respond to the situation, presumably because you hear little dwarf feeties go clank clank in anger.
Yeah. Well, I don't suppose he's going back to Texas anytime soon by clicking his boots. So there.
Baba bless.
Yes.
Aramis is like, oh no, I'm Aramis. How did this happen?
Now, just for the sake of reference, the whole cooking thing, do we at least get some 10 hit points?
Wow, what's your cooking roll looking like for the day, bucko?
For the day? Sure. Hold on. Give me a moment.
Buckarino.
Well, you can actually click on bless and it puts it on your character. Dig it.
Yes. If you actually roll it. No, just 10. Actually, fine, it's fine.
Oh, it affects all of us. Okay.
Well,
Yes,
you
it
get 10 hit
affects
points equal to
everybody.
your level then, at the very least.
Yes. Actual level or like the ECL?
Your actual hit dice.
Because then I get one more.
The hitting dice, good sir.
Jesus. That would be
In
4.
the back, you hear an ecstatic warfare cry. Don't forget, mates. Get a good aim and let 'em have it. Surround them! Roar. Raw roar, as they say.
I'll take your fucking head. Give me your best fighter.
Moving in on a flanking pose. These creatures are roaring and ripping, ready to go, but they're held back by these long chains. Matthias, haven't heard from you all day, but you're needed right now.
Yay.
If only your friends weren't so thirsty for blood.
If only you had just told me what to tell them so I could roll my plus 12 diplomacy, but that's okay. It's been a
You
while.
can speak for yourself, Matthias.
Yeah.
No,
I speak for
it's
him
more
now.
fun to listen to all of you.
What?
This is a podcast, didn't you know?
Look, Matthias is just enjoying a TV show.
You know, the TV
Of
show
us.
is
It's a
been
comedy. It's a dramedy.
diplomacy failed, so I said I'll fucking take your head.
Yeah, which means I'll have to go after that guy right here. Yes. You always put me in the very end.
You can put yourself wherever you want within a small area of the party.
You can move yourself everywhere.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to go get rid of this guy. I'm not going to charge because I know I'm going to be a target really fast.
Whoop whoop.
And I'll use my nice new weapon. Roll.
Gosh
Roll,
darn it.
roll your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily.
Really like
Nice.
smudging.
Die.
That is a die. That is a die. Thank you. Well,
It's only a 6 too. A nice damage range.
Well, he in specific is down. However, all of his friends still get to participate. I'm so hungry for a good meal, and look at him! Roar!
Oh shit, they're planning to kill.
You just killed one of them.
Oh, he's dying,
Think
if
that-
anything. But, you know, context is hard to discern in the middle of a fight. Olaf.
Orc ferocity, right? So he's still standing.
Gosh, I forgot if Orc Frost is even a thing in this version, because for some reason, I keep...
No.
Is it in 3? I can't remember.
It's,
No,
a,
it doesn't.
it's a Pathfinder thing.
I played a lot of Pathfinder. That's why like my memories of 3.5 are like obscured.
Oh, yes. In 2E, it's even weirder.
He's on the ground right now. That guy.
Yeah. He falls over the second that blade just cleaves him, leaves a big, fat, lethal wound.
I move up my full 20 feet next to Matthias, and I slam down my shield, and I fight defensively, and gain a +4. Or I do the other one. Yeah, the +4 one.
Orcs respect strength. So I'd say don't try to murder all of them too hard.
Marvelous. Marvelous. I keep forgetting.
So
Gosh darn.
remember, now I'm doing my +4 thing. The person who's directly behind me, that's AC bonus too.
Cover.
Oh.
Nice. This creature yells and drags at the thing that's restraining it. And it spews a stream of sparks at you, Olaf. It's
I'll take
touch
my
AC.
Takes that definitely with a set of 31.
The sparks fly off of your shield, but the heat singes you.
That Matthias's giggle in the background. I think it was Matthias. That was great.
That applied it, right?
Yeah, exactly like that.
DG, they're meanies, and Olaf just got hurt. How did that happen?
Oh shit.
Dumb.
Can I get a bless weapon too?
You click on the bless button after you click on yourself.
I just did, and it didn't do anything. Oh, there we go. It appears.
You are
It
now
just takes a moment.
Adora blessed. Although you're not
I'm
that
not
cute.
that adorable. I'm pretty spooky, I think.
Nice.
Oh shit. That's 5. 15 at an angle. Okay, I'm gonna be like, "Hey guys, look over here!" And then not you guys. And then I pull out my mirror and make everyone like try to look at it.
It only works on one person at a time.
What? No way.
Aw.
I thought it said like anyone who looks at it. Hold on.
But that still implies one person.
What?
You fought fresh by accident.
Each activation. of the mirror-
Only a single creature. My bad.
Yep.
I guess I can make him attack the rest. Can I try to do that?
See what suggestion has to say. Suggestion: you influence target, such court of activity. A very reasonable one. Suggest court of action, extra duration. To do an obviously harmful act. Yeah, no, you can't make him do naughty, violent things.
Can I make him run away?
Yeah, probably. So
I'm
let's
gonna
see.
do that.
Okay, cool. You give him the order. Oh gosh, this thing has a remarkable will save.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's too eager to spit sparks and
Mother
flame on you.
Fucker.
I know.
And then Harlow goes right after me, right?
It goes wherever you want. Yes.
Let's see. It's gonna go. Holy shit! It's like it can go really fast.
It's a wolf.
Ow!
40. Yeah. He's gonna go. Oh damn! He can't go that fast. He's gonna go right here.
Poor work. Past the meat tank.
Can you go behind Olaf?
No,
Yes.
leave that for a player.
You can put it wherever you like.
You said not to put him there?
Yeah, Argus is shit from right behind me.
Got it. Okay, so yeah, he'll just go right here. That'll be my turn.
Another one eats some pants. And another one eats. I wish I had that thing you have in row 20. They move forward carefully and very precisely. These guys will move when the large red beasts move. Yes, exactly. Oh, it's good. Oh, no, that's move. Okay. First, look down. Look down, sir. Thank you. Oh, I can do that. Okay, cool. The other ones begin to make a. Oh, whoop. They move into a flanking position, actually taking some strategic advantage of the situation as they pincer.
Oh shit.
Surround them! Argus.
Yes.
Pincer! Snap! Jaw!
It is the pincer. I'm going to focus on their left flank. That goes towards the left flank, which means one of these guys. I forgot to click that.
Ow! My me!
And I moved.
I'm lazy. Why did I show up to work today? Shakes the old man like, come on, man. I didn't prepare burning hands! Like a fool! Why don't I make more scrolls?
Should be making scrolls every downtime he gets.
Yeah, well, you know what they say.
He still has a few scrolls. DG on the side note, you still have some on 4th. Allies. Remember? Nature's allies.
Yeah, I'm gonna use them.
Die, little human. Feel my axe! Big swing! What a marvelous miss. He couldn't hit a peasant standing still. And I like that. Wolf! Begone, evil doggo. Feel the wrath of my big hitting stick. Here we go. Big hitting stick.
Oh, yeah.
Oof!
Damn. Yeah, it hits.
I'm gonna do something real fast to these tokens so that they're a little bit easier to tell apart. Don't worry. I have means of doing this. Now they're red. Red is the color of roar.
Oh, and raging?
They're angry. And then the guy in the back gets to be a different shade of red.
He's the leader?
He seems to be the toughest one around.
That's the one Olaf has to get to. Gonna have to go through a lot of orcs. Too bad I didn't get Orc Bane.
Orcs moves into position as the parameter beats up. This thing comes closer and unleashes its most delight. It unleashes a spray of flames. Excuse me. Poof. I think this is a 30-foot cone. Here's a nice intersection to pick from. Woof. It does this flamethrower across a quarter sphere.
It's a roll saving throw. Okay.
You can click the applicable.
Blast should automatically do it, right? Wait, is this a magical effect?
This is a magical effect. Actually, is it?
So I don't know. I'm asking you.
That's a great question. This is the part where I pull up the book. These are the details.
That's why I'm asking you, DM.
Hey!
It's the difference between a success and failure.
It's an EX.
Magic effect.
In that case, it is a non-magical effect.
Right, then I fail.
Bleh!
Where's reflex on the skill? Oh, save, sorry.
Yes. However, you can also just click your token, and then click the big button that says roll saving throw.
What was the save?
Did I apply that twice?
Okay, I'm gonna. If you scroll up,
reflex.
there's a little box.
Okay, got it.
And you can just click your token and then click roll saving throw, and it automatically takes care of it for you. You can click the apply button afterwards, or apply half. And if you have evasion, congratulations, but you don't have to click any buttons because nothing changes. Your pup is also
Think we have any evasion guys here yet?
Argus, please apply your damage.
Yes. I did.
Oh, well, you can also click the button, which makes a little message too. Matthias, a big, strong orc is standing next to you, wielding a big axe with the greatest of ease. He's very proud of himself, by the way.
Alright, see if I can.
Zik, zik. A plea. A plea. Wait, is this AC? Oh, no.
No, only one hits.
There's something weird going on because that 16 should hit, and for some reason it's... Oh, I see what the problem is.
You didn't add the -2 for rage?
No, it's because for some reason it decided to target the dog, even though I had the... orc
Yeah,
selected.
what the hell?
So yes, you hit him twice.
Gotcha.
Does Bless not work on saves, this one?
Only fear saves.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All these little changes kind of blow. I mean, he could reach you if you charge in, but he's just taking things nice and slow. He'll just take out this nice javelin and huck it at you, GG. You there, in the back! I've got a prize for thee. It is my finest javelin.
If only you were one step closer, DG.
Can I catch it?
I mean, to be fair, he does miss, so by quite a margin. So yes, he does in fact just hand you the javelin. I don't know if you would want to drop what you're holding to grab onto it, though. Olaf, this massive orcs is slowly starting to consume you.
Yeah. See the leader though. I gotta get towards him. Want to leave my people flanked either. Questions. All right. Awful shout out.
Take the leaders. Take his head.
I can't even do his voice right now. Jesus. I go over and I say, take the leader's head. I move 10 feet here. I attack this dude.
But that's
So
me. The poor man gets hit by the mighty axe. May it clonk true. Oof.
No, it does not.
My jinxing has returned, I see.
That's my turn.
Every single time I get confused. These things have fast healing. And as a result, it makes a little cling sound for me every time it happens. Great, thank you. I don't need to be on my guard. Ugh. This one... I mean, it could refire, but right now, it just wants to get in there. Hup! And it's been trained to defend its master. So, Matthias, for you is this fine breathe of fire. Sparks, to be specific. It can use this one freely. Oh, no!
Jesus.
2. Terrified. DG, I'm utterly just terrified of what this creature's capable of.
Can I create the flaming sphere and drag it, like...
No, once it bumps into someone, the magic just kind of goes...
I can't, like, roll in a straight line?
That would be insanely powerful for a second level spell.
But so, like, anyone that starts its turn next to it, right? Is that something different?
No, something different. Man, I want to know what cooler version of D&D you're playing.
Yeah.
Bless adds to all saving throws?
It's been a while.
Flaming Sphere gets to do cool shit? Man, that's awesome.
Yeah, 5th Ed blesses all saving throws.
Oh, yeah. But it's also a 1d4, which is weird.
True.
You know, for a game with bounded accuracy, why 1d4? What do you want to do, my fair lady?
Maybe... It's kind of a stretch. I'm just gonna... Maybe Fog Cloud to, like, not all of us hit us, you know what I mean?
I don't know if Fog Cloud's going to help because they seem to be focused on a melee-oriented strategy.
I mean, if their vision is obscured...
That also affects your allies, which, in the grand scheme of things, hurts them more than it hurts them. It hurts you more than them.
Right. Fuck. I'm just gonna do the lightning shit. Can I do that and summon the creature? Or one or the other?
I don't know what this lightning shit is.
The ring.
The ring should mention what kind of action it takes to activate it.
Trying to click on it. Okay, whatever. Sorry, I'm taking so long.
Nature's ally.
Looking for his ring.
Usering. It doesn't really. Oh. Activation standard.
Yep, then it means
Yes,
full
that will
action.
take your full action.
Oh, I can't cast this in wild shape. Okay, I'm gonna just summon the beast then. Summon another wolf.
More doggos!
More
Abracadabra.
doggos.
Summon, it's level 4, right?
Yes.
I have a
You have better
level.
choices for 4.
You have
so
better
no.
choices for 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because every level gives you access to bigger, meaner monsters and such.
Ooh.
Oh, cool. it
Shit, I
doesn't
wish I had a
include the
list.
That's 3. It
Look,
should be
one-
4.
One for you real quick.
Bum, bum, ba, ba. It's Nature's Ally
Go on.
3.
I think
Or-
you get like a giant
Spell
restricted
functions
snake or
like
something.
summon, except you could summon one 4th level creature, 1d3 3 level 3 creatures of the same kind, or 1d4 plus 1 lower creature of the same
You
kind.
can summon an ape, a dire weasel, dire wolf, giant eagle, lion, owl,
Yeah.
a satyr, a large constrictor
Ooh.
snake, a large viper, or a thaka.
I think. Does a giant lion do more damage?
For some reason, you
I'm
can
not
summon
sure.
this.
Oh, it's 3? I thought it was 4.
Well, I don't know how she can cast 4th level spells. Where are you getting that extra spell level?
She has a scroll.
If you have a scroll, then congratulations, we can summon bigger things.
Got the list right here.
Show me the beans.
Where is the scroll? I'm trying to find it. The scroll of Barrack.
I found it in a dungeon, and I have given
Oh
it to you
yeah.
physically
Sorry.
a
So
couple
that's the
sessions
list
ago.
right there. Obviously, the water ones are not useful here. Here, you get the. Oh, hold on. Let me. The actual.
You can summon a huge viper. That's great.
Ooh.
I mean, the fun part about that. Ooh.
Got a unicorn. Good. A salamander. Throw some fire back at him.
What would be the strongest option?
Dire bear. Dire wolverine. Some good choices.
Ooh, Wolverine. I'm gonna do that one.
Roar!
The dire wolf gets rage. So
Oh, what the? Then
Oh, the
dire
bear,
wolf
the
gains
board.
+4 strength, +4 constitution, and -2 AC. The creature cannot end its rage voluntarily. Oh my god, that's bad. It's gonna attack everything in sight.
fuck it.
Just
Dire.
summon it behind the enemy line.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Or at the flank. Collapse
I'm
circle.
summoning that one.
Okay.
Booga.
Okay, give me a moment. I gotta pull this thing out of the bestiary first.
Yeah,
It's a dire wolf.
Wolverine.
dire wolverine.
It's also
Wolverine.
pretty
oh,
big.
Cool.
Fuck it.
Does it have reach?
Crocodile giant.
Oh, it doesn't have it. Okay, cool. Okay, well, it's pretty large. You begin summoning this fine creature. As the orcs continue their maneuvers, they don't do what you think they do, Mister.
Can I move here, climb up the tree using my boots?
Nope.
It's full action, baby.
Because
You have to
full
spend your
action.
whole turn casting.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna stand right here.
You can move 5 feet though still.
Okay, cool. So the summoning will happen some other turn. What do you do with your action then?
Summoning can't happen now.
No, it takes your full action. You have to put your feet in the ground and focus.
Oh, I can't. Okay. Can't I move and
thought
then
you-
cast it?
Could.
You can take a 5-foot
Technically.
step at most.
Okay, I'm gonna move here,
Handsome.
cast it.
Cool.
Sorry.
And now, the pain train, as they like to put it. Hope you're not too attached to your dog because I'm done being nice.
Kill all of us.
Done
What you talking
being
about?
nice.
Okay, let's first just resolve.
Bum.
Let's hit your doggo. I don't want to hit dogs. That makes me feel bad.
Doesn't hit. Doesn't hit.
Luckily, your dog has a thick fur. Ooh, close shave. But no.
Oh, and he attacks this dude. Actually, no,
Why?
he attacks this dude.
Okay, yeah, cool, gotcha. Go for it. Give him the old chomp him.
Oh,
Try attacking the one that I attacked, because that should have fewer hit points.
They would all get attack of opportunity if he moves.
No. The right above Thaddeus or.
Oh, this one.
Yes, the one I'm targeting.
God
Nope.
damn. Never mind.
As I was saying, Argus, how do you like your ear? Hopefully not sliced off. You have no ears. That's the fun joke.
I do have ears.
I'm comedy.
I do have ears now.
I'm
Or at least
comedy.
this current token has ears, but not for long apparently.
Do 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 do. They all go around Olaf and they do something special. They don't attack him. They make attack rolls to aid their friend with a bigger, badder attack bonus, giving him a total of plus 10, considering that he gets flanking on top.
What?
Yes, they use a thing called Aid Another, where you roll against AC 10. If you succeed, you give a plus 2 bonus for an ally of choice. So yes, they're all like bothering Olaf, trying to weaken his defense, poking and prodding him from all
none
sides.
of these attacks hit, is what you're saying?
None of them
I'm
do any
trying-
damage, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
It's just that whoever hits you next is going to get big bonus. The rest of them can't really do too much, but this guy, he'll come and beat up a dog. He loves to. Don't ask him why. It's very impolite.
At least I didn't confirm.
Kaboom. Oh, hey. The rest of them, well, you know, moving around town, as they say. Moving around town. Come and play. The swarming has commenced. Argus!
Yes.
The swarming has commenced. How does it make you feel?
It makes me feel interesting. I'd like to use that robe of bones that I have found, and I'm going to summon a, let's see, medium wolf skeleton. Right amidst all of these idiots.
Oh.
So somewhere over here in the middle.
Wolf skeleton. Here he is.
Or maybe over here, so they don't flank it.
Well, there it is. It follows your commands, I presume.
No, it doesn't. It just attacks whatever.
Then
Which is
perhaps
why I
here's
cast
the better option.
Shade. Yeah, that's sure. Fair enough. Point is, bite their ankles and everything. That would be my whole action, and then I assume I can move 5 foot. 5 foot.
Depends on what action it takes to activate this item.
Let's see. Should be in the description.
Just click it, then I can see it myself and confirm faster.
Sure.
Doesn't mention. I'm an idiot. Or at least that's that little section that a lot of them have, where it's like, oh, instant. Tissue touch each round. Huh. Handsome. Well, there's a medium wolf zombie there, scale thing now, and it bark bork. You look tasty. Ow! That's my ankle. Kill it! Ow! Ah! Kill the wizard!
If
Travis is
anything,
like,
there
"Oh,
will be a
shit.
destruction.
I'm not a wizard. I'm not a wizard at all. $35 on Olaf.
That's a hit.
With all these distractions, it's like they're putting you in place, like a log on one of those stumps that they do wood chopping on. Actually, does he have multiple attacks or just the one? He just has the one. Okay, he's not that strong. You don't get to do that. I see a spellcaster. I hate spellcasters. Excuse me. Excuse me. The wolf gets attack of opportunity as he excuses himself past everyone. Harlow.
Can he now
Ow!
grapple?
Yes, he does get to make that. Roll for trip. Grapple. No, it's a trip. You get a trip on the poly.
Oh, trip.
It's right next to Grovel.
No, trip is a strength check against his strength or dexterity.
So I make a defense.
God damn it.
Doesn't
Oh,
matter.
No, just roll
oh
strength.
shit. I'm not seeing strength on here.
Well, he
l-
rolled a 15, so 15
You
whatever
go
your
to
strength
you
is.
go to attributes and you strength, the blue text above the indicators, the numbers. On attributes, you have your attributes, and if you click strength, you roll
Oh,
strength.
sorry.
20.
He goes, whoa!
That's a John Cena maneuver.
Whoa!
He'll spend his
Just
action.
slams him into the ground.
He'll spend his action to get back up, but man, that's humiliating. Argus, you are spared the club today.
Mm. Not yet. I spared the club this round.
And he gets 8 damage.
This creature, however, scoots on by, following essentially the intent, and he goes for a chompy chomp. Oh wait, no, whoa,
Yes.
whoa, easy there, Bucko. Anything I need to know about this? Is he charging? No. Power attack? Sure. Let's throw 9 power attack into this. Whoop!
No.
Yeet!
Matthias, what a fool!
Oh, so many targets. Oh no.
Oh, for the ones.
Yeah, I gotta go for the wounded ones. Just get them out of the way. Hey, dude, I slashed you. I didn't actually kill. I'm gonna finish you off now.
Show us the goods. New full attack. Ooh.
Yeah,
Ah.
buddy.
Yeah.
Dash that.
He's still standing, but
Hanging by a thread, probably. Holy shit.
probably. Oh, I can't get to Argy. He can't get to Argus. You're so mean.
I am.
Well, then he'll just huck his second and last javelin at you.
Try me, bitch.
Actually,
me,
no.
bitch.
DG makes the more appealing target here since she's still spellcasting. And also not in, like, precision area. Whoop!
God damn.
Guess what? You get to make a concentration check to avoid losing your spell.
Concentration.
It is 10 plus the damage dealt, so you need to roll DC 20. Or you lose your concentration for just long enough that the spell fizzles.
You made it.
Boom, beach.
Never mind.
Babu. Olaf, they're everywhere. Bunch of jerks.
Well, target the guy that Matthias has been beating up, which I'm assuming is the red guy.
Yes.
And he will fight defensively, taking minus -4 to attack for a +2 AC.
Hiya! Let him have it.
Are you attacking the leader?
Whoops.
I'm attacking the red. I'm attacking the red guy for 9 damage.
9 damage.
Low damage roll. Rolled a 2. What are you gonna do?
You say you rolled a 2, but you got him out of the way.
Yay! And now my AC is a 27.
Gosh, does this thing have precise little... Nope, it does not. It's power attack, though, and improved toughness, whatever that is. It's tough. Tough nuggets. He would like to breathe fire, but he can't! There's so many people in the way. With the tactics...
See, when so many enemies try to do one thing, they all interfere with each other.
Yeah, that's the funny part in it. First off, I'm going to make him invisible so he doesn't get in the way as much. You know, this thing has a full attack. And it can take a 5-foot step, and then I can lay it into good Mr. Olaf. Full power attack, baby! I'm pushing the
That's wrong.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
I'm pushing the big button.
Oh my god. He fucking sucks.
This is
Don't
where you get it.
underestimate your enemy.
7 at me.
Now,
Yeah.
be clear, these is before any criticals are rolled, so don't get too cocky.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I'm talking
Where
to
we could die
DG.
at any time.
I'm talking to
Gonna go
DG
alpha.
about, you know... Ooh, distracting
go-
spell. DG,
Can I create it like right? Can I place it or does it go randomly?
here it is.
Ooh, ow!
Oh!
The big thing. Higher fucking Wolverine.
Additionally, with an abracadabra abracazoo, you are now owner of the sheet, which means you can just click it and right-click it and get the little attack
You got
window.
the attack with it now too.
It has it is a full attack too. Oof.
Oh yeah, full round attack.
So does your Wolverine does your Wolverine turn into a blunder? Is my question.
Blunder? What do you mean?
Yes.
Yes.
Blunders in.
As soon as your dire Wolverine takes damage, it automatically goes into a full-blown rage.
So yes, it turns into a blunder, tearing one of these guys apart, and then tearing another guy apart.
Nice.
So if anyone ever wants to complain about summon spells, there are the orcs.
You can.
DG, you still have the rest of your turn, by the way, and you have your dog.
Hey. I am going to Can I do the ring right here to attack all 4 of them?
Yes. Well, you'll hit. Sure, go. Wink. I'll give you the weakest wink, but I'll give it to you.
Wink. They need to make a dex. Oh, it automatically hits. Never.
Yes, I just need a d6 for all of the 4 of them. Just the 4 of them. They can kiss ass
that's
if
a
they
direct
try.
upgrade.
And then my wolf will attack.
Bark, bork. Broof.
Yeah. We'll attack him.
Not Natukus. He needs that for sitting.
Ah.
Not like that, you want.
Aw.
Olaf. They're all making you an easy. Oh. Yeah, DG. Okay, that's this on to. You're surrounded by fine orcs who all have a fine taste. Which is scoot, scoot, scoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So 6 of them will make an attempt at you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, that's
5, 6, 7. So that is a plus 10, 12 for flanking. So whoever goes for you is going to get a big hit in, which might be this fine gentleman you're standing in front of. You know, the one with the big teeth. What happens to the rest of them? Well, the rest of them are just kind of like, gosh darn it, it's so busy here. The traffic is just terrible. This one, oh, Matthias, I can hit you. I can hit you. I'm going to, he does that little, I'm going to distract you so that big bitey boy behind you, he doesn't even do it. How can you flub it so hard? Oh shit, it's a skeleton. Well, they're not equipped to handle skeletons. So...
That's the idea.
Yeah, they aren't. This fine gentleman will go for the Wolverine.
Oh shit.
This fine gentleman will also go for the Wolverine. Whoop, whoop. Let's see what the Wolverine's AC is. It's not enough, but it does now become angry.
Angry.
He becomes big anger. I don't know how to apply that. Rage.
Rage.
We'll figure it out on the way. I think I know how to figure this out. But for now, you are descended upon. What are their? Let's see what their base damage is so that I can figure this out. Okay, they actually have a good chance of hurting the skeleton despite everything. So these guys are just like, you know what? We can fight ourselves a little old skeleton. Well, one of them apparently just fucks that skeleton up in one. Oh yeah, critical hits don't apply to it. So the skeleton is standing. The other two are like, oh, spellcaster. No, you will not spellcast anywhere near us again. Hurr! With some deft maneuvering, they surround you on 2 sides. And then they make you regret getting an arm.
I technically have a 10-foot range. Can I?
In that case, would you like to make attack for opportunity before I resolve that 19?
Yes.
He is lucky, though. He did get a hit in, I think.
Give me 1 second.
Well, I guess you won't get hit today, because that man is... Oh, excuse me.
Not apply to DG. Holy
Every
shit.
single time that happens, it's DG that I make the mistake with.
Oh, shit!
I'm getting shagged here. Argus!
Yes.
That spear is a miracle worker.
Yes. 5-foot step backward. I'm throwing another skeleton out.
Thank you.
Inventory. Of bones. Don't thank me just yet. And I'm gonna throw out, I suppose, a medium human counter skeleton, and I'll delete it off the list.
All right. You can point that out in a moment when I'm ready. Where do you want him?
Hold on. There we go. That's saved. I want them, since they're fighting over there, I'm gonna throw them somewhere over here in front of the leader, so that they have their hands full.
The leader is confronted with the most powerful. It's a skeleton. Oh no!
I mean, if they're gonna steal this shit, I might as well just use it.
I'm Aramis. Did you know that?
Yes.
You know what? You know what? He doesn't want to, but it's time for a scorching ray on the big man. They're gonna kill me for being a wizard, but hey, that's just a theory. It's not.
I knew you were gonna say that.
It's not a theory. Well, because of the skeleton, he whiffs it because the guy suddenly does this dodge maneuver for the skeleton attack. So, god dang it! I shouldn't have got so cocky. With some very awkward maneuvering, this guy hucks on over. Whoop. Oh, yeah, the dog can go again, by the way. You know what? I'll let you decide, DG. Does this man have the anger and rage to come after you, or would you prefer that your dog eats the shit? It's up to you.
Who this dude?
I'm saying that you can go like, no, my dog.
No,
or something.
my dog.
Cool. Then he'll go for you.
Oh.
Or no, he'll go for your dog specifically, actually,
Oh,
because it's
yeah.
like, oh, your dog.
Keep my dog? Yeah, I'll get your dog, alright.
Well, if it's your dog, then I'll teach him a lesson with my big club. Boom! Into
Yeet.
the ground. That won't hurt anyone. I'm still auto-healing. Oh, I'm so smart. I want to get Argus in the butt.
Oh, at least they have good taste.
I appreciate that this is on your quick select bar, and it doesn't fit right.
Weird face.
I know. That's where you put it last time.
He unleashes Feral Fury. But he really needs to stop power attacking. But listen, he wants to just really tear into you like a fresh ravioli. With us.
Oh man, so many choices.
Ravioli, give me the fun.
One attack would have been the best thing ever right now.
Yes.
Some other day.
Some other day.
You have that greatsword start spinning.
Yeah, we only had whirlwind attack.
All right.
Just
this guy's big old dino's gonna take a while, but I can pick off all these little orcs right now.
Oh, it's a little baby man.
Little one in front. That's what I'll do for now.
Die, baby man. Well, the first one, you don't have an orc to attack, so pick another target. How about this man? I say he looks nice.
Yeah, he looks nice.
Oh no. Well, you're a lot more effective than Aramis, who missed and did nothing.
Don't bully him. He's trying the best.
I
He's stressed.
should not be distracted by simple little tools. Your skeleton is atomized.
No criticals though, I believe, but
That
is still probably
that's 6 hit points, so it doesn't matter.
Mhm.
He looks at you, Argus. Oh. Olaf.
I'm gonna look him right in the eye, lick my own eye, and throw another skeleton.
All right, Olaf. You're surrounded on all sides, but hey, so far things are working out all right.
Yeah, I am surrounded on all sides.
I'm trying to jinx you.
Olaf will take a 5-foot step here and chug a potion.
Ooh. Well, this is an animal that's pretty weirdly aggressive, so I think it will try for that. Thank you. Although it's going to go for one of those massive swings.
Can you do that with a 5-foot step?
No, without a 5-foot step, but a potion, yes.
Potion. Well, that's a miss anyway.
Yeah, he doesn't get any of those bonuses. Because, you stepped away from all the dudes who were helping it.
You can't roll.
Stay strong, Olaf.
Yes,
So-
go ahead and see how much you get back. Show me the goods. Or should I roll for you? If it's too much goods. 12.
Hell yes.
That's average. Perfectly
I'll
so.
take it.
He'll take it. It's fine, gentlemen. Steps aside. Do you know what it feels like getting set on fire? Those bodies are getting ashed.
Can Matthias or have a reaction on that?
It takes a 5-foot step to do this. Oh no! It's 5 damage!
Oh no!
Dang it, Olaf.
Rolling shitty on these fuxes.
Oh yeah, I need to roll for this fine gentleman. Hell yeah. The Wolverine is now... Oh yeah, I need to remember that. Common buffs.
Now it should be enraged.
Yeah, okay. Here you go.
The Wolverine is enraged. It will get the following bonuses.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drag enraged on it. Don't tell him what to do with his life.
It's fine.
You can't tell him what to do. He's his own Wolverine.
I'm gonna step away for 1 minute. I know my turn's coming up, but I gotta step away. I'll be back.
That Wolverine's doing a lot of work.
Congrats, Wolverine. Can I? I'm gonna transform into. I'm gonna be one with the wolves. What the? Oh shit!
Yeah, your Wolverine is tearing.
You're just tagging everything in sight now.
Yeah, it's just this massive whirlwind of big wow-wows. Etc. Also, be careful, your wolf's in Wolverining range.
Uh-oh.
Also, what do you turn
5
into? There is a procedure for this, by the way.
Is there a list? Because I'm not able to
Yeah.
find one.
You're talking a level, right?
Let us take a
What?
look-see at the druid feature known as Wild Shape Eru.
Wild Eru.
Of course, Eru.
3.5 list.
First and foremost, you can hit points back as if you had taken a rest, which is 5. Ooh. Okay, it's a standard action, doesn't provoke attack of opportunity, alternate function, form, special ability, which we'll figure that out. I just need to click and drag it on top of you. Let's see. Must be an animal you're familiar with. I think you can just pick whatever the fuck you want. You can pick a small or medium animal, which includes wolf, if you want to be a wolf.
Ooh. Can I pick a Wolverine? No, I'm joking.
You can pick a dire wolf or dire wolverine, because
Oh.
there's one right there. Nah, the dire wolverine's too big. But you can't pick a
As long
wolf.
as you've seen it.
I mean, I'm seeing it right now. Does that count? I'll just pick a dire wolf. I'm one with my wolves.
Let me just double check and make sure dire wolf isn't large. Real large. It's large. You have to pick wolf if you want to be a wolf.
Do bears get more health or wolves?
Bear's large, I think.
Also see these lizard creatures, none of us that can breathe fire.
Oh, you can be
Oh.
a black bear though. That one is medium.
Can I be this creature?
Let me take a look. What is this creature?
I don't know. The fire
that
breathing.
Thaka thing. The Thaka thing is a medium elemental, so unfortunately doesn't qualify.
Damn. Yeah, I'll just do the black bear.
Abracadabra, abracazoo, you are now a black boar.
You're from the north, right?
Yeah.
You have seen a polar bear before?
Ooh.
Okay, the sheet is doing all kinds of fancy math. I hope this doesn't explode or anything. Also, please give yourself 5 hit points back.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you have big strength now. Ooh. And your AC is not... It's actually worse, but hey.
Here's something small and silly for all of you, just to diffuse the, stress and all that. Here you go.
Gendered bathrooms. Gender neutral bathrooms. Combined in base bathroom.
That's 9 different bathrooms, baby.
Yes.
Technically 10, because you also need unaligned. Thank you, 5e.
Isn't that just true neutral, or is it separate?
Also, your dog may make an attack if he wants to.
He will
Get
he
him right
will
in the...
attack.
God dang, this guy does not get a break.
You can alt-click them to target them, I think. You don't have to, like, just hold and click.
Doesn't hit him. He has AC 16, despite the rage.
Damn.
Yes.
Well, there's these guys up
Scouting
here.
goes.
Can he attack and move?
Yeah, he can take a step, and he can move wherever he likes. But be careful with that Wolverine. So yeah, over there
Yeah,
he's
he-
safe. Don't worry.
Okay.
Good.
God dang this skeleton. Why is he so skeletough?
Ba-dooch.
Why are your swords so ineffective against raw bone? This man is like, wait, you're a bear? What? I'm confused. This makes no sense at all.
Did you just, like, bear with me here?
These guys are going for Argus, but they're not going in for attacks. They're going to set you up for their big boss to deliver
They're
a
trying
big
to do
blow.
what they did to me.
I got... Oh, shit. Oh, got called for dinner, so... Guess what? I'm not going down there until we're done here. Yes, all these other guys have to break formation and figure stuff out.
What? It's gonna be cold.
This guy's gonna help him. Get a good hit on.
Good
So
thing he
sad
was
for that crit,
helping.
though. So sad for that crit.
Good thing he was helping.
This guy's gonna go and set you up, and this guy's also gonna set Olaf up. Set him up for death.
Sorry, 4 of them get hit by the electricity. Sorry.
Oh yes,
Sorry.
okay. In that case, don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him.
So only one person gets help on me. So they get a +2.
Yeah, get a +2 because all the other ones get electrocuted. Man, this is going way faster than I thought. Argus is here. Hopefully, I thought he was gone.
Yes, I am.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead
Hello.
and go.
You hear me?
Yes, go. Argus, your turn. Go.
Yes, I'm going to throw another skeleton out. You want my shit? Here, have it. Medium wolf zombie in front of me. Probably not even in front of me, like somewhere over here.
Medium wolf zombie.
Yeah,
Is that on the
Wolf
list?
zombie. it is on the list on the file.
Well,
There have
there's
been
not.
wolves around.
Zombies are just a trade. Click and drag. Well, we killed one.
Yeah,
I guess
killed
it's
one.
gosh. I guess it's Digi's wolf coming back.
Why is there a wolf zombie?
It
I
is
don't have. I don't have a quick one to pull out of my back pocket.
Okay, would you like me to choose another one?
Please.
Okay, hold on. In that case, it's just a medium human commoner zombie.
Medium human commoner zombie. What a fine selection.
Yes.
Where is
need
he?
that medium wolf zombie for next time.
Over
though.
here, yeah, exactly.
Handsome.
And I'm gonna
You
take
need
a 5-foot
to
step.
Right on top of that, okay?
Oh yeah, that guy's dead. Sorry. Aramis is like, oh wait, now I can shoot him. I have more of these scorching rays. They're my favorite spell. I swear, I'm a good wizard.
Touch.
And then, in the most spectacular mistake of his life, he painted a massive target on his back.
That's all right.
I don't think.
this was
I don't know how alive he's going to be in 5 seconds.
Don't you fucking dare.
Wolverine. More like Wolverdeadine. Oh, what a miss.
Yeah,
Sorry,
by
I'm
the way,
logging back
just on the
in.
side note, the skeleton I summoned doesn't attack anyone.
stands there.
Because I believe it's been like 2 rounds.
Well, in that case, let's hit some people.
It's not aligned to me, which means it's
That
too
doesn't mean
safe
it
to
doesn't
attack.
want to kill. Holy shit, it's bloodthirsty.
Safi, you've spent 5 months telling me that undead hate life, so I'm holding you accountable for that one.
I'll give him 2 more. Here, I gave him 2 whole attacks just to make up for it.
Yes.
Anyway, this fine creature. It's going to try something risky. It's a very weird maneuver. It's called not putting 9 points in a power attack. And it still was.
No.
Ugh, see, being careful never pays off, Matthias. Never pays off. Matthias.
Do you? All right, Olaf. Can you take care of that?
Take care of this piece of shit.
All right. Stupid ass dino.
Holy
Aw.
crap.
Still 9
Jesus.
damage. 21 damage.
It still feels it, but boy, there's a lot of meat.
It's chunky.
Argus.
Yes.
Swing.
That does
Wait,
hit.
no. I said he was going for Aramis. It's only fair that I keep my promise.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Aramis is like, oh, sha!
Oh, shite.
Wait, hold on. Why does he? Oh, because of mage armor. Fair enough.
Of
Wait a minute. I'm not. That's me. You
What?
can't bully him.
actual frame lock Bartleby.
Yeah, because it assigns different things.
Yeah,
to
it is.
monsters.
It's a thing I forget to turn off for individual tokens where it's relevant. Olaf, what do you do?
Matthias asked him to finish off this little orc thing. That's what he's gonna do.
I'm a big orc. I'm shrunk.
He's little.
He's gonna
just
be a little
trying
once
to-
he's cut in half.
Yes. He's now half the man he used to be, half the orc he used to be.
Terrifying.
Step right there.
Matthias, you cut it. You cut it. You know what, Matthias? Maybe you can be hurt by the fury of 100,000. Wait, did I?
That 22 might hit.
Give me a
This
moment.
one.
Just the one.
This
Okay,
one.
Excuse me, that first one does not have full power. Ugh, whatever, we'll go for it.
Full power attack would take that to a 12, though, right?
It's 6 less than it should be, so it'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, 16.
So yeah, it would just miss. It misses with everything because it's just like going at wildest at it. DG, you're a bear now. Did you know that?
Bear.
I'm a bear.
I'm gonna hit this guy with my bear attacks. I can do only one.
If I'm correct, you are a black bear right now, right?
Yes.
I think you can actually do a full attack and attack twice with your claws and once with your bite.
Ooh. Okay.
Time as Argus.
Oh, cool.
2 claws and a bite. You said?
Yeah. Oh. That's no orc. Ooh. Oh, and the other one is already like fallen over. Oof. We'll just say that he's out of here because he's like oof. Also, I noticed that there's little leaf icons on your inventory that are like, oh, you can't use this.
I can use. It's weird. I can use one ring, but it still says.
Yeah,
Because it
can't-
merges with you.
it's just being silly. No, the ring still works.
Huh.
It specifically mentions that it still works in wild shape.
And then Harlow is gonna attack this one.
The Wolverine is attacking haphazardly. Attacking the skeleton this time. Boy coming in for those chomps. Ooh, that's a good chomp.
Did they kill the skeleton?
Yes. There's no
Fair
skeleton no more.
Gonna kill everything else, and then we're gonna have to fucking kill it. How many rounds does that last, DG?
Couple more.
Oh shit!
Couple
Yeah.
more.
I got 5 attack points on this dude.
Okay, that's 2 more hits on it. This guy is gonna fight the zombie. Hiya! How can you not hit a zombie, dude? How bad are you at your job you can't hit AC 11? Argus.
Yes. I'm going to take a 5-foot stab, and I'm going to full attack action. Which one of these monsters looks more damaged?
The wounded
This is
on
the
the left or
only
the
one
one-
that got hurt.
one that's next.
Oh,
to
well,
you.
in that case, I'm going to assist. I'm going to fucking bite its ass off.
Go for it.
Yes. That's 1. That is 2. And that is 3.
2 hits. Pretty solid.
Yes.
And this is like, oh no 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 no. I didn't come this far to die. Look out, the monkey's got a gun!
He's not a monkey.
Well, you know, maybe if he asked that guy
Yeah,
nicely, he could have been a monkey.
Alright.
Achoo.
Aw.
You think that hurts me? Mr. Barnaby is like, I've been all over the world and I'm going to ask nicely once. Please, don't bully this innocent weakling. Ah. That never
Orc
works.
to orc.
That never works.
If we're traveling with a level 20 monk that refuses to do anything.
Kind of. He's not level 20 though.
19, sorry.
But he does like, you're not. He has some cool moves. His hands are like on fire. I've been trying to teach my people to start a new life, and I'm not going over to a village to kill a man. Please stop this.
Cool.
Just want to go home and apologize. Aramis is like, I don't want any of this! And I want to kill this Wolverine. That thing's gonna look great on my wall!
Oof. I confirm.
How much AC does it have?
We see Dire Wolverine has an AC of 16. Make it.
That's a crit, Jesus. Well, I guess that's one problem. solved.
Where's my pelt? He asks.
I just look over there. It's somewhere under all those corpses.
I get fast healing. Not applicable though. Argus, your took.
Yes.
It looks so nice. But
Yes.
big power. God, they're gonna hit you someday. They're going to.
They are going to, and they're going to one-shot me. But this day is probably not right this moment.
Matthias.
All right. Let's do this tango again.
Tango.
Oof. Man. No, being stuck in a blender doesn't kill you instantly. It kills you slowly. Okay, fine. I won't bully her.
Unless you're making a rat smoothie.
Also, I need to quickly readjust that because all that damage wasn't non-lethal. This guy does not kill. So this guy's, we'll play it by ear. He's like, fine. Then I'll go for the lady who I can hit. Jerk. Although,
Talk of opportunity.
No, he doesn't take it. He's not interested in fighting. He's just like, hey, don't. You came here to test your strength, not to kill a man. Also, Aramis is pathetic. You get hit.
No, he's not.
Listen, he got hit with that axe once and only survived by sheer luck.
So?
And he missed one of his scorching rays against AC 10 touch. So, yes, he looks kind of like a wimp.
I believe he rolled an 11 there.
Olaf.
To finish off this lizard.
Yeah, they're pretty tough. They can take a lot. And it looks like his fire breath is slowly coming back to him.
Actually, I'll take a 5-foot step first, just to get the flanking bonus.
Man.
Nice.
This delicious dish.
Minimum damage right there. Rip.
Getting hit points back always feels good.
The fuck?
Yep.
It has fast healing. Its wounds close quickly,
I
cauterizing.
literally
God damn.
It steps away and knows Olaf that you are weak too. Some sparks. Spree.
Oh my god. Yes.
Fuck. The fuck are these people?
Yeah, he rolled 13, 14, and 12. So I think
DG.
he actually hit.
These things are animals, though. They're not. They're pretty smart for what they're worth. What do you do? What's your turn looking like?
I'm gonna attack this dude. He's attacking me. I don't like people attacking me. Do claw tag. The claw tag. And the bite. So 9.
If that bite had missed, he would have been alive enough to kill you. Or to go for you. But luckily, you score in that hit.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill him and then can do a 5-step away.
Yes.
The orcs at this point are becoming disorganized enough. Like, they've lost a lot of numbers. And while at first they might have been like, we can still kind of make it, kind of push you away. At this point, it's like, cutting our losses time. We don't want to lose these valuable assets. So some of them, like, they move over. I love that this human commoner zombies reflect if they move over and try to get those pets. Like, come on, we gotta get out of here. Boss, just listen to some reason. And they try to pull these things out of here. Argus, they seem to be retreating.
Yes. Good. While they're doing that, I'm going to take my own undead under control. There's only one though, so.
Delicious. Cool. It's your undead now.
I'm going to pull it back. Can't move it still, but yeah, I'd basically force it not to attack if they're pulling out.
Aramis. If that ever happens again, I'm quitting this. I didn't attack all the time not to get targeted, and then I get targeted anyway. This guy's out of initiative. Aramis is too. Aramis is like, I'm not getting involved in any of this. I came here to fight monsters, not some people who wanted to show their strength. Let's see. I'm gonna see how much he can resist the anger. He can. He sees a retreat and beats it. See ya.
See ya.
Unless
No,
Olaf and Matthias would like to finish this off, they're leaving. Although these creatures will like spit at you for a bit, unless you take defensive actions. So what do you do?
He's got fucking fire breath on. He's gonna try and finish that one.
Yeah.
This one right away.
Yeah.
Just make sure to tell them that, oh no, I'm killing this one.
Hey, that's mean. Roy's our boy, they say.
I'll be semi-sensible about it though, and I'll move back 20 feet or 10 feet, and I'll shoot it with my bow.
You swap weapons and give it a wing. Whoa. It still has like half its hit points left. It's a big tough thing. There's a reason they were super proud of these. So again, Matthias, unless you or DJ have anything to add, the combat's over.
Nope, they're retreating. It's
Handsome. Then we're done.
yes.
Combat is over. The silence settles in. And unless you have anything more to add, we're done here.
Nothing more. Enjoy your food.
It's this weird nacho dish. I don't know what the hell it is. It's great.
Ooh.
Yeah.
May your funeral be a somber occasion.
Shout out to the escaping orcs.
Probably will be. Oh, yeah, experience. You deserve some. You've done a lot. You've done a lot. Let's see how much you get. You get 20 half CRs, which is bonkers. There's lots of points to be gotten there. Man, this is good. I can't stop. All right. You're all level 5 effectively, so that's 300 times... Oh, wrong one. That's temperature calculations. 300 times 20. Divided by 2 because they're half. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
3,000?
There was one CR5 guy, so he worth that. There was 2 CR3s, which are worth this much. What was those? What were those big thing? What were those big things again?
The fire spitters.
They're the fire spitters.
Fire spitters.
I mean, I only killed them, but hey, I'm gonna shit on your parade. They're CR6. They're actually really tough.
I took flame breaths from them.
And then an extra this. Okay, cool. We'll divide that by 5. Everyone gets 9. Hey, you get a full screen TV, which is to say this much XP for everyone. Aramis, with a near-death experience, has learned enough to level up. I learned Fireball. He learned the importance of Fireball from this fight.
1,920.
There's a little ding over his head as he levels up. I can't believe I've learned such important lessons about life. I think Argus also levels up.
Yes.
Argus, how does it feel to be a level... What with cleric? 3?
Yes.
How does it feel?
Nice.
It feels nice. I can keep everybody more safe.
Aw, the true mom of the campaign. I knew it.
Moderately upset I didn't get to kill anyone. But hey, that's just how it goes.
That's just a theory. A game theory.
Okay, let's see what I can actually gain on this level up.
Not sure.
Wait, there is some treasure. I forgot. Well, most of them have like nothing of interest. I think the big guys have some cool stuff since they're tough guys. Got a leader and a sergeant.
Now, we will take their shit, but I'm not going to go out of my way to finish them off. I'll heal the leader if he's still alive. I'm
I
gonna
will
tell
bless
him
the-
that he's a fucking idiot.
Wait, you're gonna bring back those you can?
No, the leader, and I'm gonna say, hey, pick up your idiots. Get better next time, or something of the sort. Why
Get
not?
good.
Um,
Pick up
Olaf will glare.
Get good.
Just spit at him as he walks away.
Well, you know,
Or here's
Look,
Argus
I'm not.
enough that,
He's gonna
like,
have one hit point. What is he gonna do? Try to kill me?
Oh,
I'm gonna bite his face.
Olaf wants to decapitate him, but no.
for being an honorable opponent, Argus, I will give you some extra points.
Excuse me?
Everyone gets an extra 250 experience points for Argus
Hey!
being a nice and
yeah.
honorable man. Then there's the fact that you went to a dungeon and you did some stuff over there too.
Yes.
Oh, you made friends, and you get CR experience for making friends. Because I like it when you make friends with people who can be useful. He is okay. That. So that is. You did a lot today. You got a big boost. Gosh. Plus, and then 2 times that is 2,000 divided by 5. An extra 850 as well. So that's an extra.
Oh.
Plus 250 and then plus 850?
Okay, so I'm gonna add it all together. I'm gonna put it on a big heap for sake of convenience. In total, you gained 3 grand total.
3,000?
3,020 grand total.
Wow.
My meal was half cold, but still great.
We're almost gonna level up. What? No,
Could you put that number in the chat? Thank you. So that's
30.
to the old number.
13,735.
Yes.
My old number is 14.
The 920 is the one you got for the fight with the orcs, and the other 2 are for the other instances. So in total, if you went from 0 to max, that's how much you get. Which because you and Aramis have the same experience total, I can just tell you how much you have.
1780. 17,080.
1730 is what I got, but hey, I guess I'm just dumb.
I'll put it to 30. It's fine.
It doesn't really matter too much. Hey, Aramis, how does it feel to be a level 5 wizard? Or better said, how does it feel,
Please
Argus, to get second level?
Spells.
Aramis is probably considering, like, I should have gotten that guy to give me like some con buffs. Give me like some thick dragon skills or something.
Thick.
Wait, what guy?
Body morph man. You know.
Ah. Well, I mean, I probably made him like run laps around the camp.
Level up. No feats, no nothing, but he does get the big boons. Let's see. He rolls. Guess how many hit points he rolled today?
Roll to 1 again.
No.
This motherfucker is the luckiest boy on this side of the river.
A 4.
Got top.
He rolled a 1.
No. Oh my god.
He's just going to spend his evening crying.
He's the weakest wizard in the world.
Why am
This
I
man,
such...
needs, this man needs to take a toughness feat as soon as he levels up.
Why am I such a failure? Oh.
His
Like I
spells
said-
are fucking badass. What do you mean failure?
Because I wanted to be a big bad wizard who could take a hit. Instead, I have 10 hit points.
And you need to eat
You're glass
better. You
cannon,
fucking
buddy.
skipped a meal yesterday. No, not yesterday. 3 days ago.
He baps you. He's such a sad little boy. I had to be
Does that
saved
actually
by the
fit?
strong man instead of saving myself. It's not quite the same when it's not Olaf. Because, you know, Olaf's like, he's part of the party. He's known him. Feels like it's part of the deal. But now some stranger had to bail him out. And he just feels like an incompetent oaf. Ugh.
No, he isn't. He made a tactical decision. He distracted the enemy, and the enemy wasted a whole fucking turn running around like a dumbass.
I mean, hey, you know, I guess, you know.
You made the monk do some damage on him.
Oh well.
If anything, that was a smart tactical decision.
It was a
Mr.
terrible
Mastermind.
tactical decision. It could have killed him.
But they made a calculated risk, and
Here's a
boy,
question
were
for
they
you.
good at math. Yes.
Would you like Tiny Hut? Because you can take that now.
Ooh. Take it. Take
That-
it.
Well, it's not
that
good enough.
could be useful, but what are other options? We do have a cart. We do have a tent. I can make shelters and everything.
Okay. His total collection
How
is he
much?
can get Dispel Magic, which I think you're all very interested in. Explosive
Yeah.
Runes, Magic Circle against blah 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 blue, Non-Detection, Protection from Energy, Phantom Steed, Cephia Snake Sigil, Sleet Storm, Stinking Cloud, Summon Monster 3, Arcane Sight, Clairvoyance or Clairaudience, Tongues. Hey, that's a 3rd level spell. I thought it was 5th. It's 4/4. You can't get that. You can get Daylight, Fireball, Lightning Bolt, Tiny Hut, Wind Wall. Can't get those. Gentle Repose, Halt Undead, Ray of Exhaustion, Vampiric Touch, Blink, Flame Arrow, Fly, Gaseous Form, Haste, Keen Edge, Greater Weapon, Magic Weapon, Secret Page, Shrink Item, Slow and Water Breathing. Get this man some scrolls so he can learn all those cool things.
Yeah, I would say
I will.
haste or
Today
fireball.
we really, yes, today we really felt like the lack of area of effect attacks.
AoE, yeah.
Yeah. Damn, I wish that the fireball, the flaming sphere, fire sphere can like roll and onto other people.
You can roll it; it just takes a turn.
I find it personally hilarious. The GM NPC, the GM PC, is the one who gets to experience what it's like to be a mage in AD&D. Poor man. But yes, sure, he'll get haste. I think Olaf will very much appreciate it. He's like, you know what? If I'm this far away from you, I need you to be here.
Yeah. That extra movement speed.
Fun fact, he can do this on the entire party at once, because it's 1 creature per level. So he's just like, go get him, guys. I'll be all the way back here, shooting Scorching Rays. Okay, so in case you want to know what haste does for you, in 3.5, whenever you take a full attack, you get to make 1 extra attack at full BAB, which is kind of ludicrous.
Oh damn!
That's pretty good, especially for Olaf. Holy shit. It also gives you a +1 to attack rolls, a +1 dodge ace bonus to AC and reflex saves.
You can do that to everyone?
1 creature per level, no 2 of which may be more than 30 feet apart, which considering you're a party, you're probably close together now, so it just goes whoop. Also, I think...
The big point is all the hasted creatures' modes of movement, including land movement, burrow, climb, and fly, swim speed increased by 30 feet, including
What the
Olaf,
fuck?
which will be able to run 50 feet now. Clank, 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 clank. Swing.
That spell's OP.
No, he just becomes this rapid as if his animation's been forcefully sped up.
Yes.
What's the downside of this spell? There's got to be a downside. No way.
Originally,
No,
the downside was that you would age a
in this
year.
one. Yeah, not in this one, yeah.
What? That's so cool.
So they removed it for 3.5 and they added another like penalty in 5th ed.
The downside is it's not fireball.
Yeah.
I wonder if I have that spell.
We'll buy him a fireball spell next time we get to Earthheart. Be like, yeah.
He can learn 2 spells, so he can learn haste and fireball.
There you go. And we'll find some more spell scrolls. Chip in. We've got some gold.
Also, a downside is he only has 2 3rd level slots. I mean, he has like 4 2nd level, but that's because he has the big brain. At this point, it's like, oh, I only have... I'm so weak. How am I supposed to cast spells like this?
What, does he need more intelligence?
Now, when I'm rolling for hit points for the sake of versions, does that actually count for my constitution or not?
It just shows you the actual rolled number. It does account for the con, but not in that roll. The roll's just like the 1 to X range.
Oh, in that case, I need to add +1 to this, but I'm not sure how.
Oh no, do you add 1 to the rolls?
No, I don't know. If it just says roll HP, and it just rolls HP. And then it doesn't tell me if it's actually... I didn't roll an 8, so I can't see if it's like a 9. If it has it or not.
If you're in the level up menu, that's just the roll, not the modifiers that are added because of con and stuff.
Okay, fair enough. Then that's just that. Then it's 35 now.
I will show you all my mightiest spell. If only I'd cast this 5 seconds ago. 5d6. Don't worry, it'll get there. Still better than the Scorching Ray.
Oh, I forgot to remove the zombie from the thing.
Man, I feel so bad for you, Mrs. Pat Pat.
It's okay. It can get really swingy.
How?
Get him some kind of, magical item that increases health.
All the boys and girls in Pathfinder 2e like, I can't believe they nerfed it from 86 to this, and I'm like, oh man, remember when Fireballs used to start at 5d8? Those were the days.
I'd like to ask
I'm old.
Matthias and Olaf to help me get rid of the zombie.
Since he
I'm
has
not taking it down.
So since he has tongues,
Yeah.
theoretically he could try to make that helmet for you to speak all languages.
Really?
Yeah.
That is custom experience, though, isn't
That
it?
will cost him experience, yes, but if all you want is the tongues, he can just go, I can learn the spell. If you give me the spell scroll and I can learn the spell, I can probably make a magic item that replicates the effect
You'd
permanently.
have to get him some more experience, but yeah.
I mean, he has enough to do it. He won't lose a level or anything, but he does need the money. Like, this requires some very expensive science. He's not good at making items.
I'll give him, can I give him a lot of platinum?
He doesn't want to carry that stuff with him. I mean, he's not as weak as you are, but he doesn't want to be carrying all the money. We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out later. We'll figure this out later.